San Miguel, let's go. Let's go, San Miguel, let's go. Go, San Miguel, let's go. Best game 7, let's go, San Miguel, let's go. Let's go, San Miguel. Tama ka daw. Let's go, San Miguel, let's go! May gawas ha? Let's go, San Miguel, let's go! Let's go, San Miguel, let's go! Let's go, San Miguel, game 7, game 7. Let's go, San Miguel, let's go! Pakatamsak naman paparta Pinas. Let's go, San Miguel, let's go! Imong t-shirt. Oh, patron. Wow! Wow, patron. Wow, patron. Wow, patron. Game 7, San Miguel, talk and text, do or die game. Do or die game, batamsak naman, tamsak. Patamsak naman, patamsak.
Grade 3 ko wala buhok. Grade 4 ko wala dapat buhok. Ano ka? Grade 3 ka? Kapit 8. Naman na yung mga litres na. Paano na ito kayo? Buman mo grades. Balik ako. Dali ah. Ah!
Gigo! Bayang, bayang. Sinamanan, alam ng puso, sa bibig mo'y buhay, lupang hinirang, duyan kanyang magiting.
Sana all. Dito mo kami ka mag-taping ko nito. Ano may? Kasapan. Namay, ang ngalan.
Iway ko!
Sige, kasapan. Ako, bilin ako. Yagon mo. Ako,
Let's go, San Miguel! Let's go! Game 7, do or die game. Kita ko, hindi ba?
Pili ka ng tao.
Ito. Ay, grabe ka. Huwag kalimutan, itamsak si host.
Bayad utang! Bayad utang ni Neneng!
Let's make your Di mo lang pupunta, hindi ko pupunta ng sulot.
Huwag kalimutan tamsak si Papart ng Pinas. Whitey.
May waon ma. May waon ako. Okay. Bob. Ano yung sarap?
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG at nubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Series continues at the wet. There's still a lot more of San versus TNT to watch out for. These two franchises will go at it again because you know they're both offensive.
Video sa eh.
And for only the fourth time in the last 17 conferences, the first time since 2019, and only the 27th time in more than 160 PBA championships, the PBA Philippine Cup Finals has gone the distance. We've got 48 minutes of cutthroat basketball to try and figure out sino nga ba mag-uwi ng ating Philippine Cup para sa 2022. Nandito tayo sa loob ng makasaysayang Smart Araneta Coliseum kung saan ang San Miguel Beermen at ang TNT Tropang Giga ay lahat naka-focus at the task on hand. It is the unmasking of a champion when dynasties collide. San Miguel versus TNT. Coming to you live on TV5 1 Sports. Kapintuan natin si Dadine Quinito Henson. Dadine, ang dami na nating napanood na ganito. Pero ang special natin bisita para sa Game 7 na to, Coach Tim Con, the winningest one of them all, and he's been through 10 of these Game 7s. Coach Tim, it is just a different animal when you get to this stage of the finals.
Oh, it is, and this is a game in which there's no tomorrow. Obviously, this series we've got games 1 through 6. You make a mistake, bad referees call, something happened, you have a second chance. Today, no second chances. Everything that you have preached as a coach throughout the whole conference comes to a head right now, and you've got to be able to perform at the biggest stages. No matter where it's in, Game 7 and basketball.
Let's go, Game 7. Let's go!
Razor sharp focus warming up right now. We are a few minutes away from the opening tip. What a treat for all of us.
This has been a crazy series. Ang TNT nanalo ng series opener. That was a one-point victory. A buzzer beater.
Papa!
Jason Dawson.
What are you doing?
They got one back-to-back, including one game in overtime. Their team came back one back-to-back again. And this is crazy because you have two teams winning back-to-back in this series. And then finally in game number 6, San Miguel winning again to force a game 7.
Pushed in the story of Game 6, SMB lighting it up from the three-point line.
That is the thing. That was what changed the game, was their ability to make three-point shots. Now, every game is different. You know, you're not going to come out and make sure chances are you're not going to shoot like that. So if you're not going to shoot like that, you've got to find other ways to try to win. And one best way to do it is with Jumar for Hardy. Jumar, he will be the guy tonight, in my opinion. I think he's going to be the guy that really comes up and steps up. Last game, he didn't have Jumar numbers. His numbers were down. As we see here, 10 points, 12 rebounds. That's not bad for anybody else, but for Jumar, that's not a great game. I expect much, much bigger numbers today. I think if San Miguel comes out and tries to win the game with a three-point shot, they're going to be in trouble. They need to go to Jumar.
Speaking of that three-point shot, Nadine, it was this man, Super Marshall last hitter. He was on it there. He set the ball in the first quarter goal.
Well, he was on fire. That was 22 points that he scored in game number 6. That's the most he has scored in this series. And when San Miguel hits 16 three-point shots in a game, it's almost certain that they're going to win. And in this series, no team has scored 16 triples except San Miguel here. And they did it in game 6 in a must-win situation, because if they had lost, they would have
Pushed him. Marshall wasn't even alone. Coming off the bench was Simon and Cesar, and he picked up right where Super Marshall had fought.
Simon was really something in this basketball game. He was fearless. He took shots from all over the court. He put up big numbers, and he just has to be a little bit careful in my opinion that he doesn't try to go out and duplicate that. He did a really good job in the last game, is that the game came to him. He has to make sure he looks at Jumar first before he takes those shots, but he's got to knock them down and keep it open.
Another guy who exploded in Game 6 today was this man, C. Jenkins. He was a plus 20
points in that game, but remember in game number 5,
Happy 4 million in the house. San Miguel, let's go.
CJ Perez was San Miguel's leading scorer moving into the finals, and he has certainly found a place for himself. He's not only in championship in the PBA, he's looking for one.
It is his first trip to the finals. It is his first Game 7. We cannot get Ito si CJ. Speaking of scoring machines, Coach Tim, ito si Mikey Williams. Scoring champion noong nakarang Philippine Cup when they won the championship. He was leading the league in scoring this tournament as well before that event for Game 6.
Well, no doubt he has been the target of the San Miguel defense. They've done all different kinds of schemes, forcing him to traffic ball pick and rolls. He has struggled in this last couple of games to really get his game going. He's shooting barely a little over 30% for the series at this point. You see, last game only 2 points. You got to figure out. You got to just think that at some point they're going to figure out a way to get Janice, Mikey Williams free. And I'm sure that's something that they went over and over in practice yesterday.
The one guy who has been super consistent para dito sa Pagkong Game is Roger Reyes.
Consistent not only in terms of offense, but also in terms of defense. Mara Pagod has been probably the best two-way player of TNT in the finals. He has scored over 20 points in 5 out of the 6 games so far. And in game number 6, ito ko nang ginawa na. 31 solid points. And that was really because he had to pick up the slack with Jason Castro and Jen Covetin not able to play.
This guy also was part of the walking wounded para dito sa TNT. Coach, and how big of a maybe question mark is he for Game 7?
Well, I think that he's going to have to step up and play big. Kelly Williams has done a really great job. And the other guy that's going to have to step up also is Troy Rosario. Try to get him going a little bit. He hasn't been going too much in this series. But if Troy can come out, spread the ball a little bit, make Jumar step out a little bit on the perimeter, and if he help Kelly Williams, Tuckers will have a chance to win this basketball game.
Also, Kelly Williams, I mean, he's a senior of either team. He's 40 years old, but he certainly turned out the hands of time. Remember in game number 1, Kelly Williams did not score. He got 9 rebounds, but in game number 5, he scored 21 points, grabbed 9 rebounds, was best player of the conference, and more than his offense, Coach Steven Nagu, it's his defense of JMF.
And for the latest about Game 7, let's send it over to Denise Tan.
Well, it will be a tougher battle for TNT tonight as Coach Chalk today has to settle his action due to health and safety protocols and filling in the spot his first assistant coach, Josh Reyes. But with one man out, another one is set to come back. And even though we've yet to figure out when Jason Castro will get his minutes, he did assure me this morning that he will be playing. Sabi niya sa akin, first quarter pa lang daw nung laban, Game 6, pinaplano niya na yung comeback niya. And for the next 2 days, he has set his alarm for every 4 hours. Kahit uling araw, walang palya, gumigising siya for him to be able to stick to his routine of strength training, cold packs, and everything in between. Sabi ni Jason, given the fact that this is Game 7, he wants no fear, no hesitation, and no regrets. Back to you guys.
Castro back on, but no good shot.
Well, Jason Castro really has to play big time here. He's a stabilizer, and TNT certainly missed his services in game number 6. But Jason Castro is always up to the task, and with Coach Andres not able to coach because of safety and health protocols, his son Josh, the assistant coach, he's going to have big shoes to fill.
So ito na po, sana malamig na yung inyong kailangan pinalamig na marimit na ang iyawin at sabay-sabay natin enjoy. Game 7,
Let's go! Let's go! Kita mo buo, boss. Ano yan, boss? Sinadya. Nagkakati. Mapanood. Kandol, din ako mapul. Dili na ako mapul jud ang pakita kay maban ato ang live. Dili na makita gyud kay maban ang live dol. Pasensya gyud kay mo man roll sa mag live ka unya nay magdula nga basket ug imong ipol ang video, maban ang kuan video, matotally black ang video. Pakita mo, boss, buo. Ay, ano yan, boss? Hindi nakalahati. Papanood. Patamsak, sapat na. Hindi ko full yung video sa TV kasi maban yung live natin. Maban. Yan lang, kalahati. Dili pwede full screen yung video natin kasi maban yung live natin. 3-3. Oh, 3-3. Game 7 to dol. Game 7. Do or die game. Do or die. Daniel Isot. 150. Oh, 150. Oh, 150. Gcash. SMB, Daniel Igot. Daniel Igot, oh, 150, oh, San Miguel, Gcash. At ikaw, San Miguel ka? San Miguel po ko. Please call. Tiko mo, doon nyo, San Miguel ko.
CJ Corral starts it off with what he did last game, right in the basket.
Jason gets it right back. It's going to be a three-point play on the other side. CJ Perez continues to Winston Payne at the half-court line. Here's that exchange.
And notice the slash of CJ Perez. Actually, JM is giving him a lot of space because TNT's defense is so focused on him. When he moves away, then he's able to create that space.
TNT ka, oh, sige, San Miguel ko, 150. Gcash. Daniel Igot, 150, oh, SMB, Gcash lang, Gcash.
He didn't start. All of a sudden, he's starting here in game number 7. What a switch by TNT.
Trying to break free of that. CJ still with
Salbuno, Albiro. Dili na ko mapakita ang bondol kay Kuandol kanang maban atong video. Oh, sige, Gcash. Daniel Igot, Gcash 150. SMB ko, SMB.
The 3 wins of TNT, they held San Miguel to 88 points, but in the 3 losses, San Miguel has 110. get the whole San Miguel to field goal percentage. And finally, they need to slot
Two is the score. TNT still up by one. CJ, the only basket for SMB. GC.
Ina, dulong ina. Ito ko no. Dili. Ina. Pakita ko dulong.
Williams.
What I like about what's going on right now for San Miguel is that they came out and knocked down all kinds of three-point shots.
Di makita dol. Pasensya dol ha. Di na ako ipakita ang full video ko dol kay maban ato ang live dol. Maban ato ang live ug imong i-full screen. Pakita na ko sa live maban kay last time nag-live ko nga akong gi-full video sa TV screen na ban akong video na totally black yung LS ko. Oh, gamay kayo ang TV dol. 50 versus 51. Sige, SMB ko 150. Daniel, igot. Gamay kayo ang TV dol. Gamay kayo ang TV dol. Dili pwede i-full screen ang live kay maban ato ang LS. Sayang kayo ang watch hour ba pang watch hour lang.
Kap! 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 Kap!
5-3 labaw ang San Miguel 5-3. Shout out Idol Boy Baga Vlogs. Oy, shout out kong Boy Baga Vlogs. Mega love shout out idol. Shout out Boy Baga Vlog. Mega love shout out tayo idol. Congrats pala sa na kuan ka na featuring ka sa dapat alam mo ni Kuya Kim Atienza. Shout out ko ni Boy Baga Vlog taga Bantayan Island, Cebu Province. Seven five, labaw, 7-5. Trito. Salamat, idol, keep safe. Salamat, Boy Baga Vlog. Salamat. Welcome kayo, welcome. 7-8, labaw ang Tokentek. 7-8, first quarter.
TNT doing a good job of congesting the lane. So no opportunity for San Miguel to slash. They have to take an outside shot.
CJ couldn't get it back.
San Miguel Burnman versus TNT, 3-2. 3-3 sila, 3-3. Game 7. 3-3 sila, 3-3. 3-3 ang standing, 3-3. Daniel, Igot, 3-3 sila ron. Game 7 game 7. San Miguel Burnman, game 7. 7-5. San Miguel Burnman versus TNT, game 7-5. Oh, game 7 game 7. Mega love shoutout sa 10 million in the house.
You see everybody up in the bleachers almost up on their feet as Jason goes the other way. Strong tonight, Michael Boy.
That's what they lacked last game with Jason's leadership, his ability to get to the rim and create for other players. And he's already showing the impact in this game.
Score is 7-10, labaw Tokentex.
TNT. JPM na lang ang hinahanapan ng ambag. As Lassiter is fouled. 2 shots from the way of Mercy.
In this game, you can see Texas really extending out on the three-point shot, three-point shooters there. Last game, they were going underneath screens, and Lassiter was getting easy shots, and Cecil was getting easy shots. But this time now they're switching.
Mega love shoutout Boy Baga Vlogs. Mega love shoutout.
San Miguel.
Sa 11 million in the house, mega love shoutout.
What about that previous play of TNT when
810 Labaw, talk and text subscriber.
Not able to keep in step with our Pogo who drove the baseline.
Well, it's not very many people keeping step with Jason. Jason just finds a way to get into the defense, and when he does, you know, he has eyes.
910 910 Labaw, talk and text.
Pogo will either
7 minutes remaining, 7 minutes. First quarter.
Delivers his second three.
And what's that saying? You can't keep a good man down.
Yeah, and again, I think it's the inclusion of Jason Castro that has them so focused on him that they can't put all their focus on Williams. A really well played first quarter right here.
13-11 Labaw, San Miguel.
The basket,
10-7, 10-7.
it's been a really well played opening game 7, which oftentimes you don't see in game 7. Usually there's a lot of nervousness, there's like a lot of turnovers early. It's been really clean at this point, and gotta give credit to
Happy 4 million in the house, 14 million in the house.
Especially Coach Tim in the D.
12-13 Labaw, San Miguel. I talk and text.
Game 7, number 77, has 7 points.
He's never won a championship. But coach, in a situation like this, it's been a really high scoring, a lot of offense we're seeing. Does that favor San Miguel? Does that favor TNT?
Well, I think San Miguel would prefer to keep the score a little lower because they want to play with a little better tempo than Talk and Text. But it's really been about good play and good shooting at this point. Very few turnovers except right here with Chris Watt stepped out on the baseline. But it's been a very clean basketball, and I think that's why the scoring is so well.
13-12 is the count. TNT by 1. There's 7 remaining in the opening frame. That's going to be a
Siya
foul
gabi, libang ka.
on Perez.
Again, we have the benefit of the slow-mo replay. We saw the foot of Chris Ross stepping on that end line. The turnover and Kid Montalvo coming in from Jason Castro. He's done his part so far. They'll need more of him as his game progresses. Jason Castro will take a rest.
3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist para dito kay The Blur. Oh, look at that shot! How about that?
Well,
He's found his groove.
if you're San Miguel, this is the worst thing that can happen. You would not want Michael Williams to get off to a good start. Here he is, 3 for 3.
Mikey now leads all scorers with 8. Montalvo on the floor para kay Castro. We'll wait for Ella. And going to corner 3. TNT building a 6-point lead early, forcing Coach Leo Ostrand into this timeout. The Tropang Giga firing on all cylinders here. Mikey Williams has 8. Project Ray has 5.
Time out, San Miguel. Labaw, talk and text. 6 points. Miguel shout out sa 12 million in the house. Go San Miguel, laban lang, let's go. 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 PBA. Let's go, SMB. Ibang kau? Sa CR. Sa CR. Ya, terlibat siap ke CR. Sa CR. Sa CR.
According to assistant coach Santos Papachaga, if they were to put Game 6 in a nutshell, TNT's defense didn't exist. Statistically, TNT averages 96 points per game this conference, so they knew their offensive outlet last team was good enough to get them a win. But the biggest problem was allowing San Miguel to score 40 points in the first quarter alone. That dictated the game for them. Dagdag po pa yung knowledge of losing 3 players was also known
Wala.
defenders. Now,
Wala
having
na.
said all that, and given the situation at hand today, the biggest challenge they actually gave the players is for them to maintain their composure, especially since aside from Jason Castro, Ryan Reyes, and Glenn Pubutin nursing injuries, and of course Coach Chuck missing, Kenny Williams is also dealing with a sprained ligament on his right shoulder, and as for Kim Montalvo, a sprained left ankle. Back to you guys.
There's a lot of wounded players there for TNT. But in game number 6, I thought the impact of missing Jason Castro and Glenn Pubutin was really huge. Why? Because both of those guys are averaging 25 points in the finals, and TNT lost by 18. So you do the math.
Manuel with a strong drive to the cusp, fouled by Rosario. So a couple of adjustments already for Coach Josh Reyes. Rosario and Montalvo on the floor. Coach Leo Osles sticking with a save 5. Pero waiting na si Brondial, but it looks like si Manuel yung babalitan, so he's got to wait for the next step.
I just want to ask Coach Tim, Big Manuel, he didn't start the entire conference, except finally in game number 6 he started, San Miguel won, and now he's starting. At any particular reason why a coach would want to bring up a player like Big Manuel to the starting lineup with almost the series on the line?
Well, I think that he's been struggling a lot through this series, and he finally stepped up big in Game 6 when they gave him a start. Wanted to get it going. Marcus Williams makes another impossible shot, but so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think that's the basic philosophy they have coming into this game. Big Manuel.
CJ Perez matching, or almost matching Mikey Williams point for point. Mikey's got 10, CJ's got 9. This game is TNT by 4. At nasa kanila pa ang possession. It is Pugoy who swings it. Troy puts it on the deck. Puts it back down over to Kelly, but it is blocked. Here comes San Miguel looking to creep to it in 2.
Again, June Moss presence. Underneath the basket, blocking that shot from Kelly Williams. Nice penetration. Kelly Williams almost had an open shot. When you've got June Mark protecting the rim, that's what you can expect.
That's always going to be tough in as well. And that's why they need those guys cutting to the rim, the weak side, to not only take those drop passes and try to finish. Jumar did a great job of reacting and getting back to the ball, but also getting to those offensive rebounds.
3-minute substitution. Simon Cabatas.
Simon and Cesar, 20 points in game number 6, announcing his entry with a 3-point shot. And plus now, he's shackling Mikey Williams.
Montalvo couldn't get it back. Kelly taps it. Pugoy. Tapped it to Abay. And Rosario will be whistled for a second foul.
And what a sequence that was.
Okay.
TNT already in the penalty with 5 team fouls.
That'll send Brondial to the free throw line. And Cecil comes in and makes an impact right away with a 3-point shot, and then gets right into the chest of Michael Williams and forces him into a fumble, although he recovers. But again, it's just that coming out and playing. It's like sending a message to Mikey. Mikey, you're going to have it tough when I'm guarding you all the time. I'm going to be in your face all day long. And that's a great message. The 3-point shot, and then the defense.
And what's worse is that when Enciso gets stabbed, Chris Ross is going to come to replace
Yeah,
him.
exactly. And that's what Mikey Williams is back and through the 7-game series. And that's really tough. It wears on you mentally.
Ole, Squinte!
Brondial splits. It's a
Kim
personal
Luto,
best
Drille!
2020 on the scoreboard. Just over 4 remaining in this opening frame. Rosario. Tapped away by Enciso. Simon. Oh, Mikey.
Yes!
That chase down by Mikey Williams was spectacular. But San Miguel kept within the play, got the offensive rebound. You watch it here. Here's the block. A big one. And then
marami.
Ako na.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Ay, kung pwede mo din ako din.
22-20 Labaw San Miguel. 4 minutes remaining in first quarter. No! Ayaw pa dong!
PBA fans, join ka na sa PBA Finals Trivia Poll. Ito ang question for Game-7. Which of the winningest franchises in the All-Filipino Conference will be unmasked with another Philippine Cup title? San Miguel Beermen o TNT Tropangiga? Go to One Sports on Facebook and post your vote using the following hashtags. TNT, hashtag TNT7.
Let's go SMB!
Hashtag SMB10. Siguraduhin tama ang isusulat na hashtags to make sure na your post and make sure your post is public para mabilang kayo sa poll.
SMB!
20.
I'm sorry, I thought that was a great timeout by the young John Reyes. And the teams are getting a little out of hand for that, for talking to. Well, now they're turning almost a turnover. But it was a good timeout. You can see the tide starting to change a little bit.
Or die game.
Killed momentum there. Now they need to come out here and get a good possession and get the game back in their favor in terms of tempo.
We're in the midst of a 10-2 San Miguel run.
Ayaw ka na, kawas!
Mikey, they swing it. Pugoy takes it. Time is fouled.
Nice. Pizza!
And Cesar is racing down the left side.
Kawas!
San Miguel 6 bench points, TNT 0.
Hayang
This
kaniya.
bench points for San Miguel
Matalikod
as we
ka.
see a miss by Gilmar Fajardo. In the 3 wins of San Miguel, they had an average of 51 bench points, but in the 3 losses, only 32. That's a huge 19-point disparity. Bench points very critical for San Miguel because of their deep rotation. And right now, 6 bench points for San Miguel, none for TNT.
After about 3 minutes of rest, Jason
No
Castro
or
is back
time
on the
game.
floor. Pinagpahinga naman niya. Ito si Roger Ray Pugoy. Mikey on the catch. He's got Marshall in front. Rodney trying to show hard. Mikey couldn't dance free. Now he gets the drop on last of the Mikey plays it home.
Grabe, Chris William.
And that's going to be fouled. There will be a foul on that drive by Mikey Williams.
They're showing hard on Mikey Williams, but what happens is that once they release, he starts to attack and get to the ground.
This is our next level move of the game, presented to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Mikey Williams saw that Simon and Cesar was not there to stop him. Instead, it was Marshall Lassiter put on the move on Marshall, and it was all the way home for Mikey.
And you mentioned this earlier, Daddy. Pag nagsasabay nga kasi yung Mikey tsaka Jason, double barrel attack. And Cecil was on Jason in that instance.
Exactly. That's the problem now that San Miguel faces. Now, in game number 6, we saw Enciso and Chris Ross playing together in Scotland. So let's see whether that adjustment will be made.
Para dito kay Jericho. TNT gets it to Troy. Nice fade. That's going to be a foul on Brundial.
Both teams in a penalty. Of course, that was a shooting situation. Rosario will be at the line.
It looks like Brundial got the wind knocked out of him, Coach Tim.
Yeah, I thought it was a great challenge by Troy Rosario on the other side, and then Bondell tried to challenge him back over here. Great ball fake by Troy Rosario. I think Troy is one of the real keys to this game. He has to step up and play well. Up until this point, he has not, but these have been two positive plays for him. Maybe that'll key him to get going.
Troy Rosario's been in and out of the starting lineup of TNT. But yes, he is such a vital cog on both ends here for TNT.
He's not had a good series, no doubt, and I know they're looking for him. They're really feeling that extra third big man between Kelly Williams, Corey, and Troy. And you can just see the kind of the nervousness of Troy in that first free throw, missing both free throws. But he's got to settle down, start playing.
Coach Tim, we all know the quality or the level of what Troy Rosario is all about. But he has lost minutes to Cobantin in this finals. Is it just matchup problems, or is it really Cobantin playing better?
I just think Cobantin has been playing better at this point. And,
Yes!
You can't, there's no Cobantin, so you've got to build that trust to Troy and hope he plays better.
Jason had the baseline cut off. He got it over to JP. And TNT's back within one.
They're taking advantage of the fact that Jun Marpaardo is sitting on the bench. Montalto is now playing center for San Miguel. And he wants in position to stop that shot of Poyera.
Well, I'll tell you at this point, it seems like San Miguel's getting a lot easier shots.
Yes.
To the basket, to doing what they want to do. Takasek is doing it tough. Still getting it done, but doing it tough. But you gotta be careful.
Ayo, Petras gawat lagi, Julian.
Right on cue, Coach Tim. Jericho walks into that for his first basket of the game.
Wow, what a difference with Jason on the floor, huh? Wow.
Exactly. And TNT certainly missed the services in game number 6 in a game that if TNT won, they would have closed out the series.
She goes to Williams. Cecil.
Another easy basket inside by San Miguel.
Now, earlier we just mentioned that TNT is taking advantage of JLF's absence on the court. Kelly Williams, he's also not on the floor. And San Miguel is taking advantage of Kelly's absence and attacking inside.
Mikey Williams now with a total of 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting. He is a man on a mission.
You just wonder if he can sustain this for 48 minutes. He is just playing awesome basketball.
And with the board. Mikey with the ball. And Cecil looking to get the front court. Pick from Dawson. Mikey!
What did this guy have for breakfast?
I tell you, dude, right now, San Miguel doesn't know what's hitting him with Mikey Williams. I mean, he's making tough shots. They're playing great defense.
Pintagot, may bagat yung Otira.
A 17-point beauty of a first quarter from Mikey. Pass too strong. Ball will go back to TNT with 4 seconds to go. Will they go right back to Mikey here?
And for San Miguel, you don't want to deal with a foul. They're in the penalty situation. You don't want to stop the clock and put TNT on the line. And for TNT, that's a lot of time, 4.1, but they have to inbound from the backcourt.
Gotta go about 91 feet for this one. Jason giving Benuela Slosser instructions.
Watch Fogler in this play.
Matt right down the middle. We'll go to the corner, three-pointer. Doesn't work para dito kay Montalvo.
150 Gcash. 150 ang Gcash. Hindi.
Especially from Mikey Williams. 17 to 31 TNT points courtesy of Mikey.
Or Mikey Williams getting the job done.
Sipin na, lakad na.
Career of 2 points in game number 6. He wants to make up for that point in his career already with 17 points outscored in the first year. What a comeback for Mikey Williams.
Game 7 po, ang ating napapanood para dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Sabay-sabay natin enjoy ang mga kasunod na kabanata ng larong ito live dito sa TV5 and One Sports.
Catch the best of the best Attention Sulit TV users! May available software update na ang Sulit TV boxes. Panatilihing nakapada inyong Sulit TV mula 5 a.m. hanggang 10 a.m. Automatic na magsisimula ang upgrade. Kaya talagang siksik pa rin sa saya para sa pamilya. Sulit TV, powered by
Last year, this rookie became only the third freshman to win Finals MVP. You can look at those numbers right in his rookie conference. This time around, let's see Mikey Williams came in a bit late. Dito sa ating Philippine Cup, but he has more than made up for it, especially after that first quarter, dropping 17 points right away.
We're entering the finals. Mikey Williams averaged over 20 points a game, 20.6 points. And for Mikey Williams, let's take a look at how his ups and downs have been in the finals. And you saw that very clearly. When TNT is winning, he scores big. When TNT is losing, he doesn't score as big. And that's Mikey Williams for you.
31-29 is the score as we open this second quarter of action. And right away, you know this is going to be something special, Coach Tim.
Well, Mikey Williams off the floor, so we'll see what they'll go to now without Mikey there. And you'll probably see a lot of football. This is something he's been doing throughout the series, coaching out. They like him at the post up there.
Jason with Pogoy, Era. Rosser also there, as well as Montalvo. Era with a difficult shot, doesn't make it. Here comes San Miguel, Lassiter, together with Enciso, Manuel, Tautua, and Cruz. Enciso for the lead.
Yay!
Three three-point shots I got for Simon and Cesar. And that's an unbelievable switch.
The thing I like about those threes is that they have not been forced, they've not been rushed, they've been wide open threes. He's really doing a good job of taking the right shot.
Here's Aaron. Aaron Pagoy hitting his own three.
Having the second one.
And Coach Kim Magoo. I mean, I'm flabbergasted. Both these teams are shooting over 50% from three-point distance. And from the field overall, also over 50%.
The two red shirts. Taylor forced the jump. Pagoy refusing to give up possession there. Taking another look at that booming triple. The third one of the first half mula dito kay Simon Enciso. On the other side, Pagoy got it right back to smash back the lead para sa tropang Giga. Right now, Pagoy will be jumping it up kontra kay
Double screen.
This has just been a good game. I mean, they're just going haymakers at each other, making big shots. Playing really well through the time.
almost one. But the cleanup is there for both Altua.
Let's go, SMB!
Game time at 34. Already the
Yo, 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 yo! Uy! Wala.
Montalvo couldn't get that one to bite.
Pag-50 tayo.
Attempt from TNT on their end of the floor. While for San Miguel, they're getting second servings. They're beginning to dominate the boards. That's not a good sign for TNT.
Less than 2 minutes on the bench. Mikey Williams is coming back on.
And as I mentioned about San Miguel beginning to dominate the boards, Jun Fajardo is not even on the floor. So can you imagine pagpasok ulit ni Jun Fajardo, how it's going to be for San Miguel? TNT has to adjust.
Mo a little late on the roll. Still gets it though. Triple team eats him up. Pagoy will clear it over. And now Rosser gets it across. Mikey shovels it back.
White tao, oy! White tao!
Taking the defense pay.
And you know that multi-Tua is not going to go out to stop that shot of JPM.
Jericho ran the two defenders there. Both of them motioning. They already had their arms up. It didn't get there. And all night to shoot that one.
Sorry.
And he loved it. He loved it. He knows they need every single point they can get their hands on.
Nakakasix 3-point shots now on TNT. You know that they average over 11 3-point makes in this final series.
Jericho at the line here for 2 shots. Only 2 points so far. Para dito kay Cruz on 1 of 2 shooting from the field. Takes care first. Back in game 6, Jericho. Most important on that line is the plus 16.
He's just been a wonderful addition to San Miguel. Coming off the bench, providing a lot of spark.
A lot of toughness, really. He's not afraid to go and guard anybody. He will physically get up into you and
76, 78, 76, 77. Nabaw ko tupa, giga.
he's not afraid at all, especially these kind of big moments.
That defense coach Tim and the Dean was on full display in game 3 when he clapped down on Jason for the winning shot. That forced overtime at the Moa Arena a week ago.
Yeah, he's going to put his presence in the game in both sides of the ball.
San Miguel down by 1. Cruz gives it up to Simon. Couldn't get a score. Manuel goes up and under.
Uy, paulat to.
Matt looking for a teammate. Gets it to Pagoy. Nice fake by Roger. Looking at the line for 2 free throws.
And San Miguel not able to capitalize on their second chance opportunities on the other end of the floor with Junmar Fajardo sitting down. If Junmar Fajardo were there, he would have played that shot.
Well, I thought that last shot of Encisa was a little bit forced, the three-point shot. That's different from the ones he's taken prior. He had a hand in his face and missed it. Vic Van Hook did a great job of getting to that offensive rebound and trying to find up as we see Jumar coming back in. So, but I just thought that
Pardo, laro Pardo.
Simon hitting threes. The first 3 he took were excellent threes. He's got to continue to take great threes.
Pagoy misses. TNT's lead is 2, 38-36. Fajardo immediately receives. Anna sticking with him.
Yes.
You know that double team of TNT went to the wrong side. And Jason Castro, that was a 3-point shot.
You know, half time we talk about the last play. Yeah, that's happened already. You can't even break it, guys. Come on, slow down a little bit for us.
This is just amazing, this game. And here we go in isolation.
Rebound Pagoy.
Pagpanis sa account.
They go to Castro. Same spot. Different result. But the ball bounces right back to the book. Jason cycling around. Jason was there again. Last touch though, whistle. On JM.
Boy, it's hard to believe that Jason had his sprained ankle just a couple days ago because he is just everywhere.
Anong batanaw na yung mami ko.
Living up to his namesake, the Blur, he's just really everywhere.
And you know, the 3 days of rest certainly did him well. The fact that he didn't play in game number 6, I thought that was an excellent decision not to force it.
Mikey. Sometimes that's all you gotta say. You see Mikey with a ball, makikita mo si Roy, nililista na yung 2 points.
And I tell you, I've had that feeling before where We thought we were defending him perfectly. We did exactly what we wanted, and he was still scoring at will. Same thing you can say about Jumar as well. You can defend Jumar as well as you can. He's still going to find a way to get the ball into the basket.
Ito, buto pagkaliapa. Uy!
Big shot after big shot. Under the historic dome. Casper's got 9 points. Guts right up on this one.
Taking a three-point shot after a block play by San Miguel on the other end. And TNT up by 6.
Topa, labaw, kunom, trap, topa.
Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
This program is brought to you
40-46, labaw, katropang giga.
PBA.
Bali ako.
Ayaw mo lang dula. Ako ni Ma. Ma. Oh.
Uy, kasalot man. Uy, nagisalot.
The 5-time best player of the conference, the leader of the Tropang Liga, Jason Castro, lighting it up in the second quarter. Here has been his numbers through the first 5 games.
8 points so far for Jason Castro. And he's certainly been an impact in this game. Not just in terms of getting the points for himself. He is setting the dates for his teammates and getting Mikey Williams
Ito.
more confidence in taking his shots.
Made by Jason Castro, 8:21 mark in the second quarter is now considered a 2-point basket.
So that was the previous one, the second to the last 3-point points to Jason. Was this one from the right side, stepping on the line, dos lang. That brings down his total to 8. And TNT's lead is now just cut to 5.
So Jason's ability to push the ball after a made basket and really get down the floor before Tammy can set up their defense really has opened up the offense for Talkative.
Chris Ross back on the floor para dito sa SMB. CJ Perez likewise there with Enciso, Manuel, and Fajardo. The muscle man with a 16-foot pull-up.
To me, that's where Vic Manuel is most effective, is right there on that free throw line. He's a good post-up player, but really his skill is right on the 50-foot line where he can spread the floor for Jumar.
Somehow Rosario still got it. He mixes it up with a machine gun.
Coach killers, you know, they kill you as a coach. You think you got the ball, you think you got the turnover, and then it goes back to the other team, and they get an easy basket.
Enciso off the Hezi. We'll swing it around. Ross back to Simon. 3-pointer on the way.
And this is the point I was making earlier. Coach Tim and Magoo, Chris Ross, Simon and Cecil playing together. They're playing off each other. And that's really because Mikey Williams is on the floor along with Jason Castro. So they're looking to match up, making sure.
Not only
Those
that,
guys are settled. Yeah.
not only that, they become really a great defensive backcourt. With the two of them out there, they can handle both Mikey and Jason. So if they can click offensively together, defensively they really make a huge impact. And you can see Ross's smarts about the way he caught the ball, threw it right back to Saga Ciso at the 3-point line.
Troy Rosario was just whistled for an offensive foul. That's his third personal. Now landing a foul bench at TNT for improper bench to call. San Miguel looking to tie or reclaim the lead with exactly 5.5 remaining in the second frame.
This is where they miss Brian Copentin.
Yes.
Because he would be in that rotation at this
Eh,
point.
Wallace, 47. Oh.
Now with Troy 3 fouls, Troy and Williams are going to have to play a lot more minutes.
Manuel now with 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Here's that last sequence.
He's just a powerful player. If you allow him to get to the rim like that, he's going to score every time.
AJ Bennett's also being a facilitator. Here's
That would have blown the roof off the dome. And Cecil knocks this one down. CJ, somebody's down pass at the end. And he's chasing Castro and shaking up.
Jason Castro still sitting on
Enjoy sa food.
the floor. They start the play. San Miguel has taken the lead.
The problem with the sprained ankle is that it's not that it's always painful, but because it's weak, it's so easy to re-sprain. Any little tweak that you may have, any little twist turns into major pain. So that's what you're always worried about when a guy's coming off a sprained ankle.
Here is the play. Jason Castro coming down.
Came down and threw his foot a little bit. And again, that may seem like a little bit, but when your ankle's already been sprained, that's a big thing already.
Which is
Nabaw na San Miguel.
the thing you deal with Coach Tim is yung strengthening, you know. You try to strengthen everything around the sprained ankle just to give yourself an edge.
Yes, and you tape it up as much as you can. But again, there's just so little you can do once that thing gets sprained again.
Aram from 15 feet, short. Rebound cross. San Miguel up by 2 with possession.
Ayaw. Pipa kayo. Ayaw.
And CJ
Control.
is in the last 2 offensive plays of San Miguel.
Yeah, Pardo. Dire. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Woo!
And here's Jay.
150. 150. Gcash.
51-47 San Miguel starting to turn this game in their favor right here in the second quarter.
And you go to the bread and butter man.
4 points. Labaw San Miguel. 4 points.
Hitting it from close
Abang
range.
mga Pardo.
As good as Williams is, you need help.
Yeah, yeah.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the
Buenis,
PBA.
buenis ugma. Diri ba kasi ko? Ikit na. Ikit pa. Wala, di kasi diri. Wala. Diri, diri. Kung gani, kumud din sa lunes.
Catch the best of men's volleyball league here.
Huwag kalimut ay tamsak sa Ipapatan Pinas. YT. Right mo? Sige na ka? Gamay na ko.
When I spoke to Coach Leoski about Junmar Fajardo, one of the many things he said is that Junmar is just on another level. He he said that when Junmar got his 9th BBC award, it wasn't one of those things that he let get into his head. Instead, it pushed him to understand his role more. He knows the importance of spreading the wealth. So having only 4 attempts in the last game and even 7 points here is not an issue at all. He is past that phase where he's just happy to take the role of being the main scorer of San Miguel. Now, we have seen cases in the past where guys just kind of settle with the role once they hit that shooting status. But for Junmar, we see him make that adjustment and just make it to a whole nother level.
Standing the base for Junmar. He only scored 1 point in the first quarter, but has scored 6 on 3 of 4 shooting here in the second. He has definitely come on strong. San Miguel's lead is 4. On win again.
And they don't need him to post up. He's a master of the mid-range. And he's measured that distance so well for himself.
Kelly misses. San Miguel on a major tear.
It's just amazing how much Junmar creates. He creates that shot for Vic because no one wants to rotate off of Junmar. So Vic is wide open on the pick and roll.
Again, the influence of Junmar Fajardo, Coach Vic, in making that shot possible.
It's a really important time for top protection right now. They can't run. If they run too much, again, Castro is out of the game at this point. If they run too much, they can find themselves down in a bigger margin in a hurry.
You know, needs this.
I'm just going to say, Chris Rock, Game-7, important game. He hasn't played in 7 after being able to knock down those 3-point shots. It's just an amazing, uncanny ability he has. He won't hit threes the whole conference, and then come to a Game-7, bam, 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 bam.
He's a 2-time Finals MVP. Big free throws here for TNT to cut the lead down to 7.
They're going to top it next, try to change the tempo a little bit with his zone press. But they got the ball down quick for Junmar. Nice cut.
Junmar Fajardo is facilitating. He's
Siap, siap.
actually looking to score.
Siap na, siap.
And he feels that if the defense of TNT is so focused on him,
Boss, Tolentino. Jeepre Tolentino. Boss, ipayos naman. Salamat. Ipayos.
San Miguel pushing again.
Wala po! Bang! Uy! Ay, champion lagi si Inggris. San Miguel, champion na.
not only that, San Miguel has already scored 61 points.
61, 49.
For TNT, it is 3 wins. They've got San Miguel to an
Laki, Chris. Sino ka wala makabot? Wala kabot.
less than 30 points away from hitting that margin. And San Miguel already will have that
Cecil.
Oh,
No. Balcua will be whistled for the foul.
wants to end this right here and break it open.
boss, pasensya na. Jeepre Tolentino, boss. Paayos naman. Salamat. Dili pwede ipakuan, boss. Full screen yung TV natin kasi maban yung LS nato, matutaliban. Hapra kung ihatag kaninyo.
5 or 6%. They've not had a clean look. Everything has been challenged.
Lalo na best first qualified, I guess, by Mikey Williams. Scored 17 in the first quarter. Only 2 points so far. Here in the second. Kelly up and
Block, oy! Grabe!
Defense has really stepped up here for San Miguel. TNT has scored only 18 points in this quarter. And San Miguel already over 30 points.
We talked about that first quarter, whether Mikey Williams
Grabe, block ito. Tramay.
had to play for about 48 minutes. It's really hard to do that.
Siya mo gab ang
Jason was doing that for a
di ka mo gabuan gabla.
30
Isa
second
gabla.
timeout requested
Pardo.
here by the TNT Tropang Giga.
Gani. Isa man mo shot.
Kelly
Kuan.
Text kay Balak.
61-49.
69-49 Labaw, San Miguel. 69-49. End of, apit na mo, end ang first half. First time champion ni Ron.
It's his very first time interference. Leading into this
Tapi ka, ko siya, champion siya.
Anak daw na.
this one. In the first quarter, and he's followed up huge in the second as well. He's got 16 already to be.
Unbelievable performance. And San Miguel getting things done, not just out of CJ Perez and Cesar's contributing.
Dito, galing dito.
And this is what CJ Perez has done so far. 9 players from San Miguel here have scored against only 6 for TNT. And you talk about the deep rotation.
Pali, tuboy. Uy,
Two extra great passes there. One to Boyd.
kabilang tamo ko doon.
For Castro to see that corner in the corner. What a great sequence that was. Great play out of the timeout.
61-52.
Needed hit by the Divas of TNT, pulling themselves back with a 9. Mo jump hook.
Again, I hate to say it, but that's
Unsay na ba, unsay?
Happy to able to come on over and help on Mo. Gives him an opportunity to get
Ayaw, ayaw, ayaw.
He's really influencing the way San Miguel is playing its offense.
Ayaw.
You saw the graphic there.
Ayaw, ayaw, ayaw.
Talking about it, only 2 bench points from TNT so far.
Uy.
Pogoy drops it up.
La!
Santiago hosting a pop.
Palakkan, uy.
Defense has been magnificent. And what's making it even tougher for TNT is that both of them
Bangas, bumagag mo.
staying together.
And that will be investigated.
Bumagag mo. Sige lang taon na. Para tayo.
JP saying, tinamaan kami ng bola. Mo saying,
Giri-giri play.
yung ulo niya, nasibo yata.
Well, I'll tell you what, the video never lies. You know, so that's one thing about the video never lies.
Ang mauwi mong pangkuan.
Sabay, sabay, sabay.
So whether you're saying that you hit the ball,
Na!
that was a big swing. And
Bongod, bonggod.
how flagrant I would believe.
Free grand foul.
I think it would be a play.
Free grand foul.
Oh, he did look like he had scored
Na.
the ball. He got the ball, he did, but he also got the head.
Bangag kayo.
How they turned it.
Dili, pula yan.
Una ang ilbo.
Ulo ang maunti ko. Lalo yan. Patay na.
Una ang ilbo. Klaro kayo, ulo. Klaro kayo, ulo, eh. Out, ano, out na siya. Hindi na siya pwede makadula. Pull out siya. Oo. Pull out siya Iram ka double pre-ground give. Bangaga ko ni Juan. Tautuwa. Bangaga ko. Pull out niyo.
Wala di ay yan.
Tigoy.
Less than a minute to go here. Before the end of the first half, Boy Aram has been
Pana?
And what about the handicap now that TNT
Bangaga ko
faces?
niya.
Boy Aram gone.
Siko, kamot, ilbo.
He's not the only big guy left to take share of TNT underneath the bar.
On the other hand, Mo does not look good. He's a little wobbly. He's wobbly. They're holding him out.
Na,
He's got to take
tumakuoy.
these free throws, I think, to stay in the basketball game. So
But the new rule of the PBA, if we understand it correctly, if it's a flagrant foul that hit you, you can sit out the next 5 minutes of basketball.
Ito, ulo niya.
Take the free throw. But if you don't want to sit out the next 5 minutes, you have to take the free throws yourself. If we understand it correctly, then you can.
Ha?
Flagrant 1 and 2.
Nagigil na doon.
I think
Tautuwa.
he's going to stay here to try to take these free
Oh,
throws.
bangaga mo. Ulog, bangaga mo.
You can see the big swing.
Ilbo.
And yes, he got the ball late, but he got the head first. You're right, Canito. And if I was
Wala si Pardo.
opposed to
Tudlo
Mo, for
niya.
sure, I would demand a flagrant 2 for that. Definitely.
Ang bere-bere.
Aaron left his feet. There might
Sabali
be
na
an
di
argument
maakaw na ba di ay?
Kita kong tao, upo eh.
he just swung down.
Upuon na kong tao eh.
The video doesn't lie.
Ulo na.
It's really hard to contest that at this point.
And 2-1 now at the line for his free throw. San Miguel has raced to an 11-point lead. And a very high-scoring game. And we did say right at the top of the coverage, if it's a high-scoring game, that means it's offense
Wala si
oriented.
Coach Reyes
Favor
yan.
San Miguel beer.
Ito, pinamulto ko sa mga
Well, now
kapag
it's all about Tor Rosario. Now that Copantina's not there, maybe we'll see a little bit of Dave Marcelo coming out and playing. He has a little bit of strength and size to stay with Mo. But really, it's going to come up to Troy stepping up big here in this, and going into these last minute and into the second half.
So this second quarter has gone from bad to worse para sa TNT. Already playing by the
Kalito ko eh.
Sean Reyes
Kalito.
doesn't help with safety
Kalito ko.
protocols. Take a look at Garner's row. Is that your goal?
No, that's
Puro
not
labas yun.
TNT info.
When you look at Magdalena, you can't tell what's up.
Senator Bongo is also here in the building, along with a lot of the members of the PBA Board of Governors. And I was talking with Cameron Oliver, the TNT import in the Commissioner's Cup, and he is a candidate for naturalization. Here's Simon Enciso.
Well, they from the outreach for this. Keep it on that side of the floor.
Second chance opportunities.
Okay.
TNT at this stage. Oh, here's a turnover.
Hala ka.
Almost the takeaway there by Ross. He read it perfectly. Carry down the
Ay na! Uy, nabalik!
It's the second time this game. Kelly almost took the rim off.
Yan, mo ito.
But he's down in the
Ha?
Yan, mo ito.
Gana kayo siya magpasanak ba ang gante class?
Ayaw, ayaw.
You see how much Kelly
Balik
wants
ang
this.
bola.
At 40 years old,
To,
this is the
to, to,
second
to.
time he took it this strong.
Kelly Williams with 4 points so far.
Ano, sarap.
We all remember his
Kulit tayo sila eh. 40 years old na.
rebounds. He was best player of that contest.
Bang.
Pulo, pulo.
And that'll pull TNT back within 10.5 to go in this first half. Si Coach Leo Austria naman nakatawag ng 30-second timeouts.
Say how
Ang loo do, wala lantaw.
not just for Tor Rosario,
Lantaw mo.
the whole competition.
Hapra, boss. Boss, paayos naman, boss. Dilo kay paayos, kay maban atong PLA, sayang kayo.
Coming from Jason Castro, the stabilizer.
At this point, merong report para sa atin si Denise.
Now, I spoke to several people, and all of them in the medical field said that they couldn't really figure out how long or how big ang test. But one thing is for sure, it is deep. Nakita nyo naman kanina, nahirap silang patigilin.
Napulong.
Now, the only reason that most of them was back on that court was to complete the free throws. So, just know yun at you wanted to be part of that forward play. Ngayon, babalik siya sa bench because they want to make sure they have peace. Pero kung si Mo for sure, pero pinakita kayo sa
Obviously, deep cut to confront ni Miss Denise. It is getting worked on right now. But he just wanted the warrior on.
Seconds to go before the end of this extremely exciting first half. This has been an unbelievable game so far.
Here comes San Miguel looking to stretch this 10-point lead. That's a foul to give. That is an ESD. 1 of 2 fouls to give at that.
That's right. Wala pa naman sila sa penalty situation. But now they're gonna look whether that was a
Lakong tao.
flagrant. Panurin ulit natin. May foul si dito ang TNT.
Sina! Ganaw ka na!
Flagrant, deliberate, or
Niliog. Niliog na po.
there's no play on the ball.
Ito naman niya.
Galing man naman sa
Makabawi ka niya. O yung binig ka nira.
We'll see what they come up with. That's my own opinion. I thought he was trying to foul him, yes, and got hooked on his shoulder. It wasn't a flagrant by any means.
There you go. So the foul was there, and then the pull down is detected.
that was the second motion. Tell me that's the right call. He fouled him first, and then he held him on the neck. And that was second motion.
So we couldn't hear the whistle. So the whistle came earlier than before the pull down.
Sip ko na, boss. Sige.
Competition's got to get their emotions together. They got to kind of pull themselves all together. It's going to be a very important halftime for them. This is when they're going to miss, their head coach, Chuck Rance. This is really where they're going to miss him right now. He's the kind of guy that can settle everyone down and get them to play the right way.
Here's another foul given up by TNT.
CJ trying to sell that it was in the act, but that was the last foul to get back out of the TNT.
Now they're in the penalty. 4.1 seconds to go.
Tayo. Nakagawa at.
They will push it back out.
Classic
Foul.
Even up by the defense there, Ganuelos Rosser with a stop. So TNT salvaging a basket from SMB there to stay with an 11, 66-55. What a first half we just witnessed the Dean and Coach Tim. Simon and Cecil off the bench again with 4 3-pointers.
Unbelievable. Yeah, performance of Simon is because he's helping out defense. Mikey Williams as well.
Yeah, I think he's like 4 for 5 or 4 for 6 from the three-point line, and that's a really high percentage. He shot the same back in the last game, and that turned into a big San Miguel win. He's been the key, one of the big keys here in this first half.
After TNT took the first quarter 31-29, San Miguel being answering back for the 37-24 second. Kaya naman lamang sila dito, 66-55. Ibigay lang ni the Dean at ni Coach Tim ang mga pangyayari sa first half. Maya-maya lang.
Siya, bata ka.
You in the vision of the future. With our fastest fiber yet. Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future is in our fiber.
Dito sa kanila.
Sa PBA 3XP Season 2. Simula September 10 sa One Sports at PBA Rush.
Bukod siya.
The vision of the future. With our
Bukod na kung tao eh.
now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future is in our fiber.
Pushing through the foul.
Pinapakita ng Miro si kanyang ganito dito. Oh, slam dunk!
This is what you don't want to see San Miguel do, but suddenly come to life and break away in the game.
Ito, walang ibadan.
What they had in games 1 to 3. A similar play for Achilles. A similar result there. 3-point play opportunity for the Blurs.
Forward to CJ Perez.
Sa gamble ng hit on tackle because hindi niya nga naman alam kung paano niya didepensa nito sa CJ Perez.
It's ready to pull the trigger.
Sitting on the floor.
Bakit hindi? Kung anong ibigay. A 6'10", now you hope, naging pull ka pera. Wala pa rin outlet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the halftime show. My name is Denise Stan, and you just saw the top 9 plays of the Sigurado madami pa tayong makikita ganyan on the second half. Now, if you're just joining us, it is Game-7. San Miguel contra TNT, and the Beermen are up by 11 points at the score of 66-55. Now, a lot of us are also, of course, enjoying the experience that we're having tonight. Pero kung gusto nyo mong maging parte ng experience na to, then take a look at the opportunity we have for you.
Kasi ginulit niya ang 50,000.
Now, when I ask you, John, mula nga sa Barangay Ginebra,
Be the next batch of TV5 sports correspondents. correspondents. TV5 is looking for our next sports correspondents for our various sports coverage. This is open to male and female at least 22 years of age, especially for sports, sports and willing to undergo more training. Active your fluent in another Filipino language or dialect.
Yun na nag-PBA.
Local and international
Kutsihal, kuan.
sports, has a sports background and is social media savvy with sizable following. Email us your credentials and a video essay on why sports is your passion at sports5@tv5.com.ph. We will be accepting entries until September.
Pwede yun.
Again, we're calling on everybody kung kayo po ay interesado maging parte ng PBA family. Just follow the steps that you saw a while ago at baka kayo naman ang susunod na reporter para po sa TV5. Now, speaking of experience,
Pre, kung may okay na ipunta niya,
in any kind of sport
200
is GAME-7. Tignan natin kung ano
200 ito?
ang
200 million. Plus 5 years.
para sa game na yan.
Ito na.
Actually, so kung magkatagot at tagal sa Nueva Ecija pa, talagang dumayo pa rito para mapanood na. Kaya gusto ko makita ang laro ng Kapilan si CJ Perez. Ang galing talaga. Ako si Siren Hernandez, taga San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Dumayo pa rito sa Araneta para manood ng do-or-die game ng Token Kings at San Miguel Gil. Tuwa ako dahil nakapanood ako ng Game-7 final do-or-die.
Jolina Anroque, supporting Tokentex, Tropang Giga, kay Carl Brian Cruz, with my mom. Kinakabahan at the same time exciting, and then
Ito ay gawa sa kain plan, magawa ng muwa.
love you!
Ito ay gumawa ng muwa rin na. Grave na po.
The atmosphere, the magnitude ng laro, mag-live up dun sa height.
Pag-iisip mo yung pressure should be on the players, on the teams, on the coaches, on the management. Tayo nandito to just enjoy the moment, to enjoy what is unfolding before us, and para masabayan yung mga
End of first half. Labaw San Miguel og 11 points.
nangyayari sa harap natin.
Just like what all of these people are saying, the best two words in the world of sports, right? The Game-7. So, just grateful, very grateful
Mulo,
to
wala ka ba?
be in this
Mul na ba? Ang mul siya. Mul na, tapos pa rin. Mul na. Okay.
Game 7 is our practice. Game 7 is
Muha rin na muna.
so
Kaya ka ng
we're
bola.
getting prepared mentally and physically. Personally, for me,
Kung mga may kwan may casino ba?
what? So I'm gonna leave
Para ba yung yun? May casino?
Game 7 just like any other game. You know,
At kaya mo, ilat ang
come out here to play.
maraming pasibilihan.
Every time I come on
Bulaan
this
mo.
court, it's business. And what's another day in office? I guess.
Kurtas mo ng ano.
You know, I'm a physical type of player, so I actually like it when it's physical. So, yeah, let's go get it, man.
Game-7 experience is
Baka tayo naman.
tremendous energy, you know, both team, both
Kaya kami yung take it ana. Sining to ba? Galing po ba?
both teams.
Babuha na kayo ka?
You know, that just says it all right there.
Ah, singkumin. Tata, dispel. Sa mga tunggilan pagkuhan, pagkamalak mo. Ikwinta sa ikwinta ko, no? Ikwinta ko. Kung gawin sa beans ko, no? Ipan mo pa, bigas mo ito. Pwede ako. World Cup.
Ay, mo na di ko nilang siya World Cup.
Japan, Indonesia, Pilipinas, host.
Dili sa Pilipinas ko lang.
Bahin-bahin ba? Di ba bracket ba? Kaya bracket? Kaya kung buduwa sa China, ay Japan, ito buduwa sa
Nasa lagi ganyan, okay?
sa Pilipinas, ito buduwa ay. Sila player. Ano na? Pangaluta. Sa Indonesia, ano ko yung buduwa dito? Kasi yung champion dito, mag-abot ang grasa Ugara.
Season 2, simula September 10 sa One Sports at PBA Rush.
Against the team, hindi mo makita
Philippines, Brazil, wala sa Kung yan, ada kong ligat sa Pinas. Yung muna naman mga nasunog na gusto rin mo sa mga. Kung wala yung mga anak, sunod ka diha, sunod na yung gato na para, gato sa gagulan, gato sa o tana o 6-4 na tana. Kaya lagi, nagulang ba sige dito? Tugol di bulan? Bulan yan? Ini sering to? Ito, 6-6 to. 6-5 to. Ito. 6-6 to. Kabayag yung daw sa? Kamu tu bayar tak? Itu kita tu surat dari mana kau bayar bah? Itu belajar lagi berkumpul di Luna. Yan, asawa o itong bata ang walang crowd sa VIP yun, mahal kayo. Dili ko din sa ito. Nandito lang kami, dalawa kasi sabi hindi kain sa bulta. Napakamahal ng ticket. Yung mga sa mga brother niya. Tapos, kedua rin na. Primero, kedua. Paano kayo? Tapos, last game fix. Kita lagi no? More than 50k yung ticket namin. Dahil wala kami sa smart ko na ang upan pa rin sa bawang upan. Upan ko. May nagway, may bakay ko. Kumangita, anak. Intran ka, gusto ba yun? Tapos, gano'n? Kung karoon naging voice ka? Puno, buwaray na. Kadadlaw, gano'n lang ko. Watch kami na, watch mo na, importante. Full cup, sorry ba yun? Liga na sa Ibu Kalibutan. Full. Ano po silang cardo, hindi yung may tax na. Patay mo nga, kapayaran. 1,000 bulan yung namin. Bulan ka. Sabi ko, ito daw, saka na. Mag-game na. Tao yan ha. Ito yung mga taway lang. Para kita anak ko.
After that 37-point eruption in the second quarter, San Miguel has taken the lead 66-55 at the half of Game-7 of your Philippine Cup. Let's take a look at these halftime stats presented to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
But check out the field percentage. And we said at the top of our coverage, if San Miguel is shooting over 50%, it's going to be difficult to stop San Miguel right now. They're hitting 54% against TNT's 43%. What's keeping TNT afloat is the 8 three-pointers that it has scored so far.
Back in game number 6, we saw San Miguel go up for 40 in the first quarter. He goes to Game-7, 37 in the second quarter, Coach Tim. Mike still leading all scores with 19, but he only only scored 2 in that second frame. On the other side,
Alam mo na kita.
you see Manuel, you see Enciso once again.
Ha?
Wala pa nga si Julian sa leading scorers doon.
Diyan ka, bunta, diyan ka, bunta, kuya, bunta ka to, ano? Diyan, ano? Ikuan, winged kayo yan, no?
So much for the team. They're not necessarily in numbers.
Ito kayo, magkakandi pa ikuan.
San Miguel, the 47% for Talcatec. But you are doing so much just for this presence and this threat. Open up things for Vic, open up things for Enciso, and for CJ Perez to get to the rim.
Coach Timbon, you've been through 10 of these game-7s. Manuel stepped up big time as well.
Bata pa kayo na.
He's played 10 years
Who
in the
doesn't know?
PBA. 5 runner-up teams for the last cases.
Pati, sumiyok, kami kami, rara. Magbangon na pala. Magbatili, secretary. Bugulan, bugulan.
Then as you see Chris Ross talking to the
Kaya champion na champion.
this point, but if the Talcatec doesn't fit, TNT doesn't figure this out, there's going to be a long night here in the second half.
And that's what I was going to ask Coach Tim. You have no
Dili na sila mga half.
You lose JP.
Nayahap ka na.
Jason looked like he tweaked
Na mga itong dia, hap na. Di ka kagulag mo kay dugong Pinoy, ha?
was said or what should have been said.
Wala ka diha, dugong Pinoy. Sunod, next season na nato pa rin. With import, ako,
Look at themselves and wounded Tigers. Say, look, this
kailang Pilipino rin, wala.
we've done this before. We played like this before in terms of having
Ubang hap, ka mga linggo na aling hap ni, hap, cross, hap na.
the finals unless you learn
Tugit ka ni, hap ko, libungagan. Ipos puste mo.
to overcome the adversity that's happened here in this game.
Upod, ito, upod. Kani, hap na. Kani, Flornis, subo mo ni, karkar subo. Karkar kayo, karkar subo. Kani, hap na. Hap na. Hop. Kani, hap ni, Perez, hap ko na Perez. Pardo, may, pure. Kani, hap na. Kani, pure ni, Cesario. Kani, pure ni, naubod na, ano, Pardo.
Ay! Dali, dali, dali. Ay, do, dali mo na po. O, dali, o. Dili na na. Dili na tala na.
Yes!
Dali mo na po. Una ka, mag-tiktok na. Ay,
This is the Honda PB from
yan ang kuwan. Okay, 568.
Isko, isko anon.
Bingo Pass.
And a big shot, not just a three-pointer, but trying to solve for someone who really has to step up big when Boyer is not able to play any longer.
He is the one.
Ay, pugsa, Perez. Nakikilig, oh.
It is Rosario with the 2 Williams. Jason Castro is there as well as Art Pogoy, being defended now by Manuel. Enciso, Fajardo, Perez, and Ross.
One thing you saw when Jason rebounded
Pugos-pugos
on
pa
the
rin.
other side of the
Perez
floor,
ko, yung mga nakikilig, oh.
gingerly. You could see that his face got a little bit of a angst on his face, and he's come down. So he's out here playing. Let's see how long he can last on that ankle.
Ay, matira lagi.
For San Miguel naman, they put Marshall off
Ako rin,
the
tuloy,
bench
gawas
to
sa
start the
tanan.
third. It is what you were talking about, Enciso and Ross in the backcourt.
They're getting more and more comfortable with that combination because you get offense
Ya, Pardo,
and
puste.
defense
Ya,
from
bundak eh, kasi,
and they can
bundak.
switch off each other.
Tira.
And there's
Hmm.
JMF. You can see right off the top of the map. JMF
Taas si Bardo, 6'9".
goes through him. Depending
Hey.
on where he positions himself,
Igo.
that's where San Miguel's offense is going to go.
Rosario couldn't deliver another triple. Fajardo's got 9 points already as we take a look at an update of our business.
San Miguel, 2 check marks. Their deep rotation for fresh legs.
Sige pa sa. Nice, nice.
Points against
Foul, 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 foul.
But they haven't been able to pressure.
Nakarin pa na, oh.
Turnovers, TNT,
Kaya ano na kayo naman.
turnovers so far.
Kaya po kuha na. Milimitary po kuha na ma.
The Kraken, well, he's still the
Milimitary po kuha na na kaya sa squad. Player na na.
I don't see any reason why you don't just keep going to him at this point. Right now, Talcatec is really
Hindi ka na siya PTO player.
and collapse on
Iyo player na siya.
Three-point shooting that happened in the last
Pupoy
game.
po, iyo player. Terry Romeo, iyo player. Arwin Santos, iyo player. Dilog Miranda. Mark Isip. Kaya kung may ladong player nga.
Hala ka.
There was going to be a foul, though. But there was a challenge. Troy Rosario. You know, the key in going up against Junmar's defense is you need to get the shot off quickly. Because if you give him time to settle, he's going to block the shot. Also, there was a tough shot. Rosario using the left.
Using the left, but at least he's being aggressive. He's taking the shots that are being presented to him. He's going to the rim hard. He's 0 for 3 from the three-point line. He's from the free throw line. He's got to knock down his free throws.
Well, here's our deeds list for TNT, and it's all X marks. They are engaging San Miguel in a shootout, which you don't want them to do. They've not been able to hold San Miguel to less than 45%
Yeah.
percentage, and they've not been able to dislodge the bigs from position on both ends, and especially when
Ano ba, Terry Romeo yan?
are playing together.
68-58. 2
Ito
points.
nga students ba?
Rosario
Nagin?
Ah,
on the other side.
kasi medyo ko. Champion niya ron. Ah,
Junmar battling Kelly down low. CJ launches another one.
Ay, ginoo. Kumusta lang to?
That attempt.
They took a long time trying to get the ball down to Jumar. Kelly Williams did a good job.
Terry Romeo lagi. Gula kasi gula. Kadula siya ron.
They had to
Champion
swing
nila.
around trying to get an angle to him. They never got the
Balon
angle to
is
Jumar. And they got left with a desperation shot at the end of the shot clock.
And Kelly boxed out Gilmar Fajardo. Aside from the fact that the shot clock was running out, they wouldn't have had enough position. They were not in the position to get the offensive rebound.
Ross with a near steal. Ends up holding on to Mikey Williams. Gonna be the second team foul dito sa third quarter para sa San Miguel here.
Ito ko lang coach, oh.
They go back a long way. They were saying that they've been friends.
Coach Reese, nagwala na, coach.
Itong libo?
O ano siya, nang
Saan ka nga coach?
8
Nagiging?
points. Junmar shoots over.
nag-text.
Three-point shot was blocked by Bingo Toss.
Nag-intik si Nirek, sabi sila niya niya.
Gilmar Fajardo
Wala ba
did
yan,
not
nalagyan?
raise his arms. And Jason Castro just drilled it from outside.
Manuel trying to muscle his way through.
No.
Three red shirts are
Patay na po.
And there's a foul down low. Hindi na kaya.
Looks like it's going to go against Manuel. But Pogoy looks shaken up, or is that Troy?
That's Troy. Troy shaking up, looking on him. He's got a little bit of a slanted on his knee, pushing down, got it down on top of his knee right here. See it right there? See his left knee kind of buckle a little bit.
It's not a welcome sign if you're
Tingnan mo
TNT.
yun.
And that's another big from TNT down on the floor.
We'll see if he can walk that out. He's going to try to get him up and try to walk it off. A little bit of stretch on his MCL, looks like. But TNT has done a really good job of coming out here in the second half, settling down.
Hindi yung lagaw ninyo, lagaw kayo mo. Pitik ko ron.
Place in here to start the second half. And
Tulog
TNT's
dito na
been
lang
able to
na.
take advantage of it. I really like the aggressiveness of Troy Rosario here in this start of the second half.
Early adjustment from
Mas
Coach
tumuli ka, Troy, ako try, Chris.
Kanina na si Enciso. Castro
Ay, ginoo ko kahawat kayo. Kumusta naman?
They brought Gilmar Fajardo outside of that area
Lima na?
underneath the basket, giving Jason Castro an open opportunity to score.
San Miguel's lead is 68-63. It's been an 8-2 run to open the third para sa TNT. Ross doesn't work. Might be between two red shirts. Play broken up by Pogoy. But he looked like he tweaked that ankle as well as he landed on the video.
Tibot, tibot, tibot. Laro.
Matibay naman ito ni Pogoy. Pagpaglan. Ball will remain with San
May
Miguel.
score.
And Coach Leo wants to map this one out.
Castro.
I'm on the top presented to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Sino sa kabi? Ay, ari, ulog na.
Hello. Ay. Lima na lang.
Simula September 10 sa Prime Sports at PBA Rush.
Ang pulo ko yung tao. Nakaw na usa, dua, tulo, upat, lima, bago. Pulong kaog na. Bangko ba?
According to assistant coach Sanders Pachanga, it's obvious defensively the biggest problem is that they've allowed San Miguel to score 28 points
After,
from inside
magiging
the
lalaki
game
lang sa
beyond
bigyan.
the arc. Kahit sandalihin dito ng SMB, kahit anong piliin nila, hindi sila mapigilan. And offensively, they think that everybody is just rushing their shots. He said they don't mind if they have a legit fast break opportunity, but if it's not, then TNT should definitely realize and consider making that extra pass and finding the better shot from them. Ngayon kasi parang puro gigi lang yung nakikita nila.
Looks like at least they are starting to settle down here before Manuel bailed out San Miguel without jumping. But 4 minutes into this third quarter, TNT looking a lot better, Coach Sim.
Well, yeah, I think that they're starting to adjust a little bit to the lineup that San Miguel is playing. They're realizing that they can go down and kind of double on Jumar now. I would expect to see Marshall Lassiter out here in a little bit. Try to spread that floor. And again, try. I think he's going to have to play.
Awas ko man sa
11 in the game para kay Troy. That's his second triple of this third quarter of action.
Not only that, TNT is going back to its weapon of choice, the three-point shot. That kept them alive in the first half. And now, they have three
on counted
in
for.
this quarter. On half the time, Jumar Pahano close to the basket.
11 points, 10 rebounds ready for the 9-time BPC.
9 time na liga. Eh, 9 time na liga.
TNT's going to have to make a decision. As you see Troy Rosario making that three-point shot. But TNT's going to have to make a decision. Are they going to go down and help on Jumar when he gets the
9
ball?
time MVP nila.
Williams is doing a great job of denying him. But once he gets that ball, they have to decide. Are you going to go help or are you going to stay on the shooters? Right now, they're going to stay on the shooters. Jumar's just going to go to
9
help.
time MVP na sila eh.
Has been slowed down since the first. Only 19 total. Jason fishes for the foul. That's going to be 3 shots for the blur.
Very good Cruz with a foul. Looks like they're really setting up Jason Johnson right now. Much more than Mikey Williams. In the previous play, they had the two bigs setting up high screens for Jason Castro. They want to get him unleashed. They want to get him on court. And maybe with the thinking that San Miguel's defense will focus on him, that will give an opportunity for Mikey Williams to get loose.
8 rebounds, 6 assists already for the 5-time BPC.
That's a great read. I believe that's true. They're really going at Jason right now. And as soon as the defense starts to focus on Jason a little bit, then you can see Mikey Williams take over. You know, Mikey's always been that fourth quarter guy. He's always stepped up in the fourth quarter. Jason has done it, through the game. So I think that's a great observation.
Well, earlier I mentioned that it was Champion Oliver, the TNT import beside Senator Bongo, but I stand corrected. I got a tweet here from one of the fans who was watching. I thought that was Justin Brown.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking Coach Sim.
My eyes are so bad I can't see anything. I can barely see the ball.
And welcome back, Justin Brownlee in town, in the building. And Coach Tim, I'm sure you're very happy that Brownlee is back.
It just makes like a warm blanket in a whole really cold air-conditioned room.
Manuel down low. Up, under, hustle line, took out there. Jason with his 9th rebound. Here comes TNT down by just 3. Jason puts his head down. Off the glass. Is fouled. Butler will be off the line for 2 shots, but he is again favoring that ankle, Coach Tim.
Yeah, what he's landing. He's having a problem landing on the ground and putting that jarring sensation on his ankle. It obviously is very, very tender. And you can see right now he's trying to walk around. You can see the little push, the little shove, and he starts to release the ball. And then he comes down, and then now you see him here looking the pain in his face.
That's the warrior. That's the warrior for you, Jason Castro. By the way, just that mention about Justin Brownlee, that tweet was sent by Annalisa. So thanks very much for that correction, Annalisa. Justin Brownlee in the building.
Take a look at Senator Jordan Villanueva in the building right there. On the floor of the big dome. Jason bounces over the second. TNT roaring back to within 1 point.
Pulo ka. Score?
That's a 16-6 quarter so far. Well, not even 5 and a half of this third para sa TNT. Manuel lost it. TNT pushing. Mikey to run for me. No. Jericho looking to push it the other way. Pero mabilis din ang transition defense ng TNT.
Number 2, Marpalaro trying to get inside position against Dave Marcelo.
Manuel steps into it. No. Jumbo in the midst of 3 white shirts. Somehow still got his hands on the ball.
I tell you,
You got to give Dave Marcelo some credit. He battled as he ever could. And still, Jumar is able to get that offensive rebound. Look at that. Look at that battle.
Dave Marcelo actually had rebounding position on June Marpalaro, but it's not enough to get rebounding. You need to push him out of that position.
Exactly. He can just jump right over you and bring the ball down, go right back up. You see Mo's back in the game with a big band-aid on his head.
Ross puts it on the deck, gives it up below. Lost it on the way up. Ross battles for it, gets picked up by Bucky. Here comes TNT. No left to Pinoy. TNT surges back ahead.
Sabi nga po.
And Mike Williams, a no-looker for a wide-open RR Pinoy. That's teamwork for TNT. Getting the defense to work, and then the offense working on the other end.
And listen to this TNT crowd roar. Spectacular third quarter so far para dito sa Giga. They have exploded for 80 points already, but limiting for something to just 6. Napatime up si Coach Leo.
Grabe yung puntos.
I just like this. I like the way TNT is doing this. They're doing it without really Mikey Williams being the dominant player on the floor. And that is
Grabe
setting
yung
him up
puntos
for
at
that
wala.
where he can step out and taking some big shots. So, the fact that they've been able to do this without Mikey Williams coming in, it really bodes well for them going into the fourth quarter later on.
I think they're also realizing, TNT is, that you can't engage San Miguel in the shootout. San Miguel is just too deep. You need to play defense. And as you mentioned, Magoo, Ben held San Miguel to just 6 points in this quarter so far. And Mayor Pagoy now 14 points now with 3 rebounds.
And we've been talking about it. He is the most consistent Giga here in the finals.
That's right. And you were mentioning before this coverage that he hasn't been chosen as best player of the conference, or rather best player of any game that TNT has won so far.
Tuloy!
Got point in the second quarter. Ito mga league changes natin in deadlocks.
That's only a veteran will do. He's not afraid. He'll step up. They put pressure on the ball. They were trying to get the ball down to Jumar. Taking too long, but he turned around and hit that shot.
Now the crowd chanting SMB. Beerman, how the league.
Troy looking to silence them. They go right back to Pagoy. And then Troy. RR lines it up. No.
Really good execution that time between the two players, however. Mo's got a mismatch here.
Pagoy right on road. They dump it inside the slum. Wala nang magagawa si Dave doon.
That is a design play by San Miguel. The throw the ball into the opposite post away from Jumar, and then Jumar to fly.
Ross with a big block.
There was a block.
He ran all the way to the
Oh yeah, that was a clear block by Ross.
First, it was the Colt on a 3 by Marcio.
Martial arts that are hitting it from the outside. And then that tag team combination. The big to big. Mo Tautua and Junmar Fajardo. And watch this. Yung entry pass. Junmar Fajardo carving his face inside. How can you contest a shot like that? 2 points. Easy. For the Packers.
Into the vision of the future with our fastest fiber yet. Now starting at 50 Mbps. Experience the fastest broadband awarded by Ookla 4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps. The future is in our fiber. Get ready for another PBA 3x3 action-packed season. Ipipita na ang galing at angas ng bawat koponan. Walang preno. Bigay todo. Tuloy ang laban ng lakas ng tatlo sa PBA 3x3 Season 2. Ngayong September 10 na, tutukan sa One Sports at PBA Rush.
In front of more than 15,000 paying fans, San Miguel and TNT treating everybody to what is shaping up to be a classic sudden death Game-7, the Dean and Coach Tim.
Everybody getting his money's worth, that's for sure, Coach Tim. Over 15,000 in the house. And Justin Brownlee right there with Senator Bongo. Is he going to be our next naturalized player? Coach Tim.
Well, I don't know if he's going to be the next one, but I know that they are considering him. I know that Gilas is talking about him being it. I think they have 2 or 3 other candidates aside from Jordan Clarkson. Because Jordan won't be here. JC won't be around all the time because of his NBA commitments. So they're looking for someone to back them up. Who better than Justin?
Of course, Ange Kwame is also there in the pool.
San Miguel has woken up in this third quarter. Uh-oh. Somebody landed on Jason's leg again. And he is writhing in pain right now.
It looks like it's more his arm or wrist. I'm not sure.
He crashed hard on this one.
But it's not his ankle, and that's the good news. Let's watch it here. Look at the reach-in by Jason Castro with the zone arms. And then he got fucked by Marshall Lassiter.
And it was the landing right there.
Yeah. Oh, and then Marshall, I think, landed on his ankle. Oh. They're all accidental, nothing deliberate.
Jason's got to have some bumps and bruises when this thing's all over his body. Yeah, here he is holding his shoulder. It looked like he landed badly on his shoulder, and it's a hard floor to land on your shoulder.
And Lassiter has been called for the foul.
It's only going to be the second personal on Marcio, but San Miguel is in the penalty. Now Jason has to take the free throws. It was not a flagrant foul. It was a regular foul. Wala yung sinasabi nating 5-minute window.
But San Miguel is in the penalty, so he will have to take 2 free throws here.
Jason favoring that left shoulder.
What a tight reversal here in the third period. Guys, Coach Tim and Magu, we all thought that at the end of the first half, San Miguel had momentum, had control of the game, and all of a sudden, the third period, without Poy Aram, who was ejected, TNT clawing back, playing tough defense.
Jason takes care of first. 19 points in the game for the Blur.
It just goes to show the character of this basketball team and why they are in the finals. I mean, again, to get to the finals, you have to overcome a lot of adversity to get to where they are. And a little adversity right now during this game is something they can overcome.
8 for 8 shooting from that line for Jason. 20 11, his stat line.
And for sure, Coach Tim, they're doing this for Coach Shot Reyes, who's not able to coach the team in this game because of health and safety protocols.
Junmar down low, gives it up to Mo. There's that two big man connection again. They include Simon.
Isang nabundakan niya.
He kept the ball alive. He was not in a position to get the offensive rebound, but he tapped it loose. And guess who got it? Ito makita natin. Wala sa posisyon si Junmar, but he tapped it away. Got it to Big Mo.
Saltua completes the three-point leg, giving San Miguel another 5-point lead. Less than 4 remaining in this third frame. Montalvo, waiting for that pick from Marcelo. Kip, deep, gives it up to Jason. Jason creating his own shot there.
How was he able to do that?
Yeah, just when you think you got him trapped and caged up, he finds a way to slither out and get an easy basket.
Simon drops it off. Junmar couldn't reach it. Simon at the corner. Or make that Jericho. Kelly with a rebound. TNT's down by 3.
I was going to say how Jason Castro managed to drill that shot, put that ball inside the hole.
Oh, Jason for the tie! He checked time back.
He was short. But yung pagpapalino ni Jason Castro, alam mo yung panapan niya ng malalaki, Mota to and Junmar Fajardo, nakascore pa siya.
Kelly with a hand on this one.
Walang foul yun. That was a block. That was a tap. Good tap by Kelly Williams. Good defense.
Marcelo somehow bounced it to Kelly. At hiling-hingpit doon.
Ang lupit naman nun. Wow, that was a tight pass if I ever saw one.
I coached Marcelo for a couple of years, and I tell you, one of his biggest skills is his passing. He can pass the ball. He can use his body to box out and grab rebounds.
Jericho and Junmar, two-man game. Offensive foul whistled on Pardo. No, 3-second violation whistled on Pardo.
Well, they wanted the repos. Junmar called the 3-second violation.
He's lucky it was just a 3-second violation. He's already got 3 fouls. That would have been number 4.
And that was because of the repos. Junmar Fajardo gave the ball off the first post-up. And then he moved closer to the basket. The repos pass was a little bit late in coming in. Natawagan siya ng 3 seconds.
Now both benches have been warned for improper bench decorum. Coach Tim, tight moments like this, 1-point game late in the third. Gets the lead back for TNT. How do you keep everybody on your benches? How do you keep everybody's emotions in check?
Well, I mean, it's an emotional game. Guys are going to get up, and I think the referees understand that. They'll give a warning, but I don't think they're going to go much farther than that. Guys are going to be excited about playing. I mean, how can you not with those last 2 shots?
Lassiter giving San Miguel back the lead, 82-81. We got a seesaw affair as this third quarter winds down. Mikey in traffic. And he will have 36 points from the line.
You know, when the big guys don't get up on those ball screens, when they sag back,
paborito rin
it
po,
gives
grabe
Mikey
pong
Williams
kantawan.
and Jason Castro an opportunity to snake, what they call snake the screen. And then he's able to get to the position that he wants. The big guys are it's really hard for Junmar, it's really hard for Mo, but they're going to have to get up on those screens to prevent those easy snakes by Jason and Mikey Williams.
You know, that's an excellent point, Coach Tim. I'm glad you raised it because I'm wondering myself how Mikey Williams and Jason Castro have been able to get free inside against 2 big guys, Mota and Junmar Fajardo. Perfect explanation, Coach Tim.
Well, if they can step up and get up on those screens, then they can stand them up and keep them on the perimeter. But once they get downhill, there's too many things that they can create off going downhill to the rim.
Mikey splits. He's got 22 points on 9 of 14 shooting in 32 minutes of action. Game tied at 82. Deadlock number 8. Dito sa ating sudden death affair inside the Big Dome. Lassiter working against Castro. Mo diving in. Lassiter with the opening. A bit short. Marcelo with a big board. Mikey spins into the front court. Mikey not stopping. Tautula with a hand on it. Ross pushes it.
Wala ka!
Yung pasa ni Chris. He knew it.
Yeah, you know it. Medyo gigil sila ron. They wanted to get the lead back. Score tied.
Both of them. Mikey and Chris, they both work again. You know, and it's one thing you want to settle down and make sure you get a good possession. It's one of that time now, end of the third quarter. Possessions become important. You got to get a good possession every time down the floor.
Castro makes his move. Trying to slither away from Junmar.
There's that snake again.
This time
Yes,
CJ
ka.
takes it away. Guerras nilipad. No.
Wala niya pag-pick up niya.
Right with him. Mikey to Jason, stepping beyond.
A little bit late in the close-up. And Jason Castro delivering the goods. What an unbelievable game.
Big miss from Big Bo. Here comes Jason again. Ready
And he
to
was
put
fouled.
points.
He was fouled.
He was
and San Miguel
clobbered
is in
right
the
there.
penalty. San Miguel in the penalty. Jason will go to the line.
Referees will review this. How about the emergency pass? Mikey to Jason for the long bomb again.
And you can see Jason stepping back into the three-point shot. What confidence that is to take that shot in transition, step back into the three, and knock it down. What a big possession that was for Talking Tech, TNT.
Jason with 25, one away from his conference high. He has really taken over here para sa TNT.
And the three-pointers have reigned for TNT here in this quarter. Kakailan na ba sila dito? They've got 3 three-pointers scored. Make that 4 three-pointers scored in this quarter against 1 for San Miguel Beer. So all in all, 13 three-pointers now buried by TNT in this contest.
Regular foul whistled on Ross. San Miguel, though, has been in the penalty. Good shots for Jason Castro.
I mean, the idea of Troy Rosario and Dave Marcelo stepping up now in terms of what point Adam would have established here in this basketball game, you can't talk enough about those two guys and what they've been able to do. Jumar will finally get a break here at the end of the quarter, get a quarter break, and maybe come back with it in the 10-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Mikey likewise got a breather. Si Rosario hindi umabot. Papalitan sana si Kelly. Jason has shot 9 for 9 for this game-7. Make that 10 for 10 from the line. In a time when you thought Coach Tim and the D that it would have been maybe CJ versus Mikey, it is the old heads taking over. Jason Castro and Junmar Fajardo still carrying their teams. But right, just like that, CJ says, not so fast.
Yeah, not so fast.
Third quarter winding down. Jason chipped away there by Mo. 3.7 remaining in this third frame. What a topsy-turvy third we've witnessed here. TNT still up by 3.
TNT does a really good job in transition of the first lead big man goes down the floor and then circles back and sets a screen for Jason in transition. And that gives Jason a chance to get downhill.
Bogoy on the run against the shot. Burgers has been half a second remaining. This now is a 35-point quarter para sa TNT.
And holding San Miguel Beer to just 18 points. What a turnaround as TNT now opens the fourth period with a 5-point advantage.
And you
Bana, San
use
Miguel.
front and center, the veteran, the 5-time best player of the conference, 2-time best point guard in Asia. Jason Castro, what else can we say about this man?
And he
Wala,
started
San Miguel.
this game
Miguel,
in playing game number 6. But
Hindi na.
Jason Castro rising to the occasion. 19 points in the third quarter. And remember, Mikey Williams had 17 in the first period. So you've got TNT now fighting San Miguel and firing from all cylinders.
Well, you talked earlier about the fact that Jason didn't play in Game 6, and you thought that was a great idea to let him rest. And he comes out, he's got fresh legs. He looks really good out there right now. He looks like the freshest player out the floor, even though he is injured.
to reset things here. Off the blockers.
That's 3 block attempts. Signal getting that successful block after that 3rd attempt.
Well, blocking is something that Signal will probably feel that they should dominate in this matchup.
So they have to get as many wins as they can to avoid any complications in the team standings. Salarzon will be denied that time. Triple block established by the defenders of BNS.
Good serve coming from Retamar.
Pancake coming from Sumagi.
Ayan. Yung quick dapat para kay Abdullah.
Ang lalaki ng players ang ngayon, no? Even in conversion, the blocking will be as effective as ever.
For the VNS Griffins. Good short serve. Baldos opens up. Hernandez is denied.
Excellent blocking here from VNS, and that is what has been missing, in sets 2 and 3. Good first ball.
Montemayor is rejected.
Solid block. The defense of Santa Rosa really is exceptional today.
He exploded for 19 in that 3rd frame alone, giving his squad a 5-point lead heading into the 4th. What a tournament so far by Jason Castro. He's come off the bench every single game before today. He's been playing limited minutes, which has left him fresh at the end of games.
Well, I tell you what, this is 70 games. So you're going to throw them out there as long as you can. You're going to beat a dead horse if you can. And, they're going to go with him to the very, very end, I think.
Is this where it applies till the wheels fall off?
Yes, till the wheels fall off. Literally, for him.
Lamang nga si Castro in that 3rd quarter ng isa kontra sa San Miguel Pier. And look at the other guy at the other end. Jun Marfardo opens up the 4th with a 3-point play opportunity.
You can see that Jun Marfardo, it's in his eyes. He wants this. He wants this quarter. He's going to dominate, or at least he'll try to.
Ano pa kayo?
It's going to be mano-a-mano to the
That's a very authoritative offensive rebound if I ever saw one.
2 of the greatest players we've ever witnessed, Coach Tim, going at each other here, Junmar and Jason. Marshall says, "Look, you know that's him."
Ano lang?
A 4-point play. All of a sudden, San Miguel is just down by 1.
It is Montalvo, manning point para sa TNT, kasama sila Rosario, Kelly Williams, Pugoy, and Jason Castro. Patapat ngayon, etong sina Manuel, Perez, Lassiter, Ross, and Fajardo. Katabi naman natin, the Dean Finito and Son, and the winningest coach. And there's history of the PBA, Coach Tim Cone, with Miss Denise Tan patrolling the sidelines.
And with over 15,000 fans in the building enjoying this excellent contest.
Abay kicks it over. Manuel back over to Fajardo. Kelly reaching. Abay will have to earn his points from the line.
And look at the way Jun Marfardo improvised,
88-89.
realizing that it was going to be a little bit tough to go against the defense of
10
Kelly
minutes
Williams.
and
Tried to do it on the
58
reverse and
seconds.
got the foul.
Junmar has shot just 1 of 4 from the line so far here in Game 7.
88 tumasyate, 89 Wallace.
They tried to come back from the baseline and give him a double late, but Junmar, with his strength and quickness, just was able to split right through it.
Junmar misses another one. Before today, here in the finals, he was shooting 83% from that line. These might just come back to bite them in the end.
Junmar another chance at the line.
88, 89. 76. Tibor.
You know, I get the feeling that Junmar is going to try to dominate now.
Junmar is going to dominate at any time in the game. I think right now he's just willing the game to his team to the win.
Wallace, 89.
He gets the adjustment on the second, and we are tied at 89. Deadlock number 9.
It's a big time in the game because Mikey Williams is out of the game right now. They're going to need something from Montalvo if they can get something from him. Oh, he's back in. He was out. I'm
Couple
sorry.
of seconds.
Oy.
No. Rebound Nacanino. Ross picks it up. CJ takes off. San Miguel takes back the lead.
Na. 91, 88, 89.
Taking the shot
Labaw, San Miguel.
very quickly.
10 minutes and 10
Before
seconds.
TNT's defense set up.
It's a 7-0 run to open the fourth para dito sa San Miguel Beer. They were down by 5, now up by 2. Now Jason gets a breather. Montalvo is back on.
You saw in that last possession, Big Manuel got up on the
Jud,
screen.
taas kayo.
Mikey Williams. So Mikey Williams only had one way to go. That's exactly what they got to do to defend him.
Mikey against Ross, spinning into the lane. No. Ross with a rebound. San Miguel pushing the other way. Marshall launches it.
Bang!
What an explosion!
Bingo.
And just like that, what an explosion by
Bingo,
San
ayun na.
Miguel Beer.
Paano?
They've got fresher legs on the floor. And that's what the
Lima.
deeper bench can give you. At the time when you need fresh legs, San Miguel Beer's
Kapwa ka na
depth
sunod.
is coming to form.
Sino kung masbilisan na
10-0
rin? Wala po,
run
wala po
for
kwenta
the
sa
San
Bigfoot.
Miguel Beermen, capped off by this full triple mula kay Marshall.
Oo, grabe ka naman.
Kada
Kada siya at sagit.
The official motorcycle of the PBA.
Makita na nila eh.
This program is brought to you by Honda,
Basta ginanula
the
nila.
official motorcycle of the PBA.
Labaw 5 points ang San Miguel. 94-89. Fourth quarter. SMB! Bigyan lang shout out sa 2 million in the house.
PCX 160, next level. After the flash of a lifetime,
Labaw San Miguel. 94-89.
Monday nights,
Fourth quarter, 10 minutes and 10 seconds. $50,000 scored. 50. May mga pound mo sulod diha. May mga pound mo sulod. Habit 2 million in the house. 5 million in the house. Diba ko San Miguel of 5 points. 94-89. Fourth quarter. 10 minutes remaining.
The trusted lighting partner of the PBA.
CJ Perez had 16 points at the end of the first half. Now with 20, parang nire-reserve pa niya yung kanyang pinakamagagandang moves in the fourth period.
Series of
CJ Perez
Musalpio San Miguel. First
inside,
time ng champion.
outside. And look at the slash. And the aggressiveness is going strong to the hole.
Kerry Romeo, katulungan niya.
Right now, his squad, San Miguel on a 10-0 run. Down by 5 at the
Pugoy mo
start
eh.
of the
Kaduha.
fourth.
Kaniro
Now
pa
up
ng
by
pugoy.
5. Emergency pass. Gets it to Rosario. Doesn't hurt. Rebound, SMB.
San Miguel's really stepped up their defense. They're really getting up and all this. Oh, another turnover. Big bounce, big turnover right here.
Look at that pass, Montalvo to Rosario. But 2 red shirts collapse on him. Mikey misses.
Nice.
Chuma pulls down the board.
That would have been a big one if Mikey Williams had scored. Hindi pa talaga na-score dito ang TNT. Still scoreless. It is Junmar Fajardo.
Lost his footing. Montalvo is fouled there by Manuel.
You don't see Jumar get quick. He usually is very deliberate, really reads the defense. He went a little bit quick there, and that's what got him into trouble. You don't see that very much from Jumar.
Elastra, labaw ta, labaw.
Kelly Williams back in the fray. Again, TNT still scoreless here in the fourth quarter.
Pogoy looking to change that. He's got CJ all over him. Now he hands it off to Mikey. CJ switches over as well. Mikey backing up, 6 to work with. Inside they go, Montalvo, but so not. Air ball. Somebody's down for TNT. Looks like it's Mikey. Mikey flips it onto his leg. Manuel with a finger roll.
12-0 run now. Mikey Williams is down. They'll stop
Mindanao na.
the action.
Gikan na Meralco, dugay na Meralco karon
I didn't see that
first
at
time
all. I
champion
didn't see
niya,
the action.
champion na.
It was away from
Dagang
the
first time
ball.
na Jericho,
Somehow he sprained his
Perez,
ankle, looks like.
What an explosion
si
for
Kato,
San Miguel Beer to open the fourth
Manuel,
period.
wala nga bago.
TNT dropping like flies here
Tumingog
in Game
tres po itong
7.
point guard yung Siso,
Eh para manalo ka talaga ng PBA Championship, matira
ito pong
matibay.
matanoon na taas, first time nila na, dagang first time na champion.
Talagang matira matibay, and health becomes a critical factor in any playoff series, especially if it's extended like this one. You go to a Game-7, Glenn Copentin going down for TNT.
Castro missing a game. Eram was shaken up before getting thrown out today. Kahit si Pogoy and the rest of the squad may need that, and they're actually playing minus Coach Chod. Out due to health and safety protocols. TNT though, down by just 7.
And Jason Castro
Depends,
back in
depends.
the game.
Trying to survive this 12-0 blast by SMB. Montalvo shaking free. Short still on that J. Marshall with 13. Pogoy chasing him. Abay pinning down Kelly. They go the other way with CJ. Perez from deep.
Nako,
I said it's all
pulo na, tabaw,
cylinders now.
pulo.
Firing for San Miguel. They're getting good production from a lot
Kaya mo
of
ko-injure
players
na
on
sa
the
text doon.
floor.
15-0 run by the Red Shirts. Pogoy trying to break their silence.
Oh, injured mo ko to Kintex. Kaya ang puti na, to injured. Castro naman daan, tiin kayo. First time nila champion, Perez lagi. Perez,
He's
ha?
gonna do his best to try to step
Focus
the
ang gula.
tide. But it's not
Kana,
a
first time
good
of
lead
champion,
by San
Jericho,
Miguel, coming from a
Manuel,
5-point deficit
Inciso, katong sa puti.
the payoff
Dagang
period.
first time champion na, first time din mga champion nila
you
nga
can
mga
have to start a fourth quarter in the Game 7.
Well, you have to wonder if TNT have one more.
18-0
first time champion na kina.
I was gonna say, does TNT have one more run in them back into this basketball game?
First time champion na kina. First time nila champion. Hatag na niya.
Again. That's a big
Labaw ng polo. Ay,
A 12-point
stick
lead.
back ay.
This is just an incredible performance by San Miguel to open the fourth quarter.
Well, CJ with two huge three-point shots here in these last couple of possessions.
Kasi,
They've really extended
wala
this
na.
lead.
Kasi
He's the
mag-isip
one
sa
guy you
champion.
don't think about hitting that three.
Kaya Romeo, katao na. Kaya Romeo. Champion na ano. Hindi ba yung dula ba? Kung tata ka, di ka ma-tanggal niya.
50 Mbps.
Next season, dula na siya.
4 years in a row. Now at 10,000 Mbps.
Bawa na sa Miguel. Ano?
The future
Albong ng balon.
in our fiber. Catch the best
San Miguel.
volleyball league here on Spikers Turf Open Conference 2022. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday on One Sports.
Naligo na sila eh. Labaw na San Miguel. Champion na San Miguel.
That last three-pointer ni CJ was only a
1,195
2-pointer. Kaya
gift
17
tan
to nothing ang round to. Para sa San Miguel to
Tingnan.
open the fourth. They are up by 12, 101-89. Yung mga nakadilaw, nasa lampak sa upuan. Yung mga nakapula, nakatayo, tumatalon, sumisigaw. Welcome to Game
Oh, foul na,
Number 7.
sulod.
Senator Joel Villanueva,
Pintan.
Senator Francis Tolentino, Senator Bongo is here as well, the chairman
Villanueva.
of the Senate Committee on Sports. Part of this massive crowd on this special Sunday, the Dean and Coach Tim.
Champion na po.
What an incredible treat for all the basketball fans.
101, 89.
For San Miguel,
Hapon na
I
kay
think this
Castro
is
eh.
just a wonderful treat, a wonderful Game 7. And finally, finally, it looks like TNT is going to get some points from the line.
Ah,
And
okay
who
na.
better to be there but Jason? He shot 10 for
Of course,
10 so
yeah.
far this game. Almost 5 minutes into the fourth. This is their best opportunity to finally get a point on the board.
And remember, 4 players for
Okay,
San Miguel have already scored in this
Okay,
quarter.
tapos sabi niya,
Not
ito,
yet for TNT. Yung sinasabi natin about the depth and the balance of TNT. I remember in the pre-finals press conference, Coach Sotres was saying that the 2 things that he was impressed with San Miguel were, number 1, the depth, and number 2, the balance.
Yes, and they're a well-constructed team. They have weapons in all positions. It obviously starts with Junmar Fajardo. What I really liked here in the start of this fourth quarter is how well they have stepped up their defense. You know, they're always known as an offensive team, but they really stepped up their defense to start this fourth quarter, being down 5 and now up 10.
TJ looking to continue the romp of the San Miguel Beermen. Ross deep 3.
Here's the food.
Right
It's
now,
just opened up the floodgates.
right now,
What
San Miguel
now?
is unstoppable. They're hitting from 3. They're getting the rebounds. And as Coach Tim said, they're playing tough defense. But it's just Jason Johnson. Right now, he's Mr. Braveheart. He's the warrior on the floor for TNT.
Ay, pagsabay.
At this point, it's all been Jason, and if the other guys need to step up, they're going to keep this run going. Jason's keeping them in the game, but the other guys are going to have to step up. They're going to have to be able to make some stops. Like we said about Ross, you know, he comes down to big moments and big times. He hits those 3-point shots. Now Jumar's leaving the game. Let's see what happens now. Let's see who they go to.
31 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and a whole lot of heart being displayed here by the Blur. But his squad is still down by 11.
Junmar Fajardo with 5 personal fouls. This is the closest he has come to disqualification in any game in the finals. But there's still a lot of basketball time left. Over 6 minutes to go for TNT to try to salvage this.
Takua couldn't catch it, but it ends up with Manuel. Kevin showing hard. Marshall takes it right to him.
Makuha, third jumper.
Super Marshall with 15 points.
Ugo kaya?
Jason at the other end. It's been all Castro this fourth. Mikey looking to join the party. Step back 3. Mikey in and out. Rebound the muscle man. And San Miguel has less than 6 minutes to try and pick up this W, which will bring them back to the promised land. They've missed out on the Philippine Cup 2 years in a row. Manuel wants his first.
Na. Teka,
6
pan sa rin
players
dito.
on the San Miguel beer team have not
Labaw na
tasted
San
a
Miguel o
championship. One of them,
13,
Vic Manuel,
ay 14.
who just scored. But this was Marshall
6 minutes remaining.
scoring on the teardrop. And here's Vic Manuel. And we'll tell you who the others who have yet to taste the championship on the San Miguel beer team after this timeout.
30-second mark. Ginamit dito.
So maybe I can say who the others are. The 6 players from San Miguel who have yet to win a championship are Simon and Cesar, Most Outdoor, believe it or not, CJ Perez, GB Paundo,
Oh,
Michael Cañete, and Vic Manuel. 6 players
6
have
player,
yet to
wala
win a
wala pa ka
championship in the PBA play
champion.
for San
Igan lang,
Miguel
no?
Beer.
Ulog ka ba player di sa
But this
Miguel?
guy, he's been there,
champion
he's
meron,
done
first time
that,
sila.
he knows exactly when to turn it on. He had a humongous
Ano
game
ba
6,
eh?
and he's back at it here in Game 7, Coach Tim.
Yeah, you know, I was saying that you have to be careful. You don't rely too much on your perimeter players after their great performance in Game 6. But those perimeter players have stepped right back in and done the job. And even CJ has added his. And, you know, Marshall Lassiter, Simon and Cecil. And then again, Mikey Williams. Again, kind of the Jekyll and Hyde. He had the 19 points in the first half.
17 of those in the first.
Quarter. So, you know, again, we talked about could he sustain that? He has not been able to sustain that. Give credit to
14,
San Miguel
14, labaw.
defense.
This is San Miguel
108, 94.
smelling blood here, pressuring in the backcourt, trying to confuse TNT, and they take it away.
They're not rushing things. shot, by the way, San Miguel Beer hitting 54% from the floor against TNT's 42% at this stage.
I know it's a small thing, but I keep looking at it and I keep seeing it. But the thing the adjustment they have made here in that fourth quarter is that the big guys are really getting up on ball screens. You can see them getting up tighter, not allowing these guards to snake like they were doing earlier in the third quarter.
Jason trying to do all he can to keep his squad within striking distance here. They are down by 14. Castro, step back, fake. Emergency pass to Kelly. No!
And those shots are not falling for TNT as their field goal percentage is
Patay
plummeting.
oras.
I think it's also a case of tiredness. I think they gave it all they had in the third period. Medyo na ubusan ngayon ng TNT. They're short-handed, they're handicapped, and they're going up against a team that's so deep.
Tulong sa kabog dyan,
We
Rajin.
got to give this team a lot of credit.
Play, tagiya, oh. Tagiya to. Kaya tagbok ba?
With all the adversity, but it's just like overwhelming them at this point.
Uma, ang kaya na.
Alam mo yung gitarong mo ni Istorya. Alam ko yung napapakaw.
The remnants of the Death Five, the lineup of death, whichever way you want to call them, still getting it done in 2022. Kanina sila sa third pinikwento natin. Ngayon, ito naman si Chris Ross. And since he joined up with San Miguel, it's been nothing but positive for his career.
Two-time Finals MVP. He's already won 8 PBA championship. He's playing his 13th season. And, you know, this conference has been a little difficult for Ross because in the eliminations, he actually sat out a total of 8 games. So it was difficult for him. And then coming back in the playoffs, and I remember the first time that he played in the playoffs in this conference against Blackwater, he had 0 points, but he had 12 rebounds.
San Miguel on the attack, less than 5 minutes away from yet another Philippine Cup. Altua makes it a 16-point lead. Let's see how TNT responds.
Mingaw to kinsik ko eh.
It's go time. It's
Mingaw to kinsik. 16 labaw.
Troy lines it up. No.
That 3 ball has not been there for TNT.
And now time definitely on the side of the Beermen. And this crowd knows it. The 15,000 plus inside the Big Dome starting to realize what is unfolding here. Ross from deep.
Kuhaan na. Si Luipi, sa labaw ba namin itira mo? Sa labaw. Si Luipi puntos na.
Great leader, such a clutch player. He finds a way to get it done all the time.
Gana,
in so
baka 3
many
minutes
different
na.
ways, but it seems like big moments, he's able to hit this big three-point shot. No
Dugay
one really
tadi ha.
considers him a great three-point
Dugay na
shooter,
sa rigid.
but he finds a way to make these shots when it really counts.
Walo ka title. Champion. Kana, yan na
That
meron.
was the
Champion.
29th point of San Miguel here in the fourth, while limiting TNT to just 5 to lead.
What a turnaround here in the fourth period. There it is, exactly what you mentioned. The scoring that started
Lubog
in
na
the
kayo ba?
fourth
Kapag na
period.
kayo liho. Si Luipi.
Focus on TNT. They gave it their all. But San Miguel's awesome depth
53th.
is just too much
Mingaw to.
for TNT.
Sa Bistriro, pupunta kayo. Trentromeo.
Junmar trying to put on the finishing touches.
Susod mo ko sa Miguel kung gano'n sa
19
Pilipino.
abante ng SMB. Cross again!
22. Tulog. Tulog na tumintex. O, tulog. Discross. Tulog. 22 labaw. 116.94. 3 minutes remaining in fourth quarter. Lagyo kayo.
Unbelievable para sa San Miguel. The most improbable of turnarounds for SMB. They
Tapos Teres
lost the
Romeo.
third quarter.
Wala ko kay Dula Teres.
34-18.
Sa Jeric Copper, champion eh.
But they have just slapped 32 on TNT. 32-5 ang ating fourth quarter ng Game 7. And
Ah,
that
ano,
sums
ano,
it up. Chris Ross
Tirano kayo
giving
na.
us the visual here. And look at that sea of red.
Grabe to Kintex. Oy, ay Kintex. San Miguel ba di? Tulog na ko, tulog.
Roma.
This fourth quarter is incredible. It's free. Everybody in yellow is shell-shocked inside the big dome right now.
Grabe, 22.
Yeah, everybody is really shell-shocked, I think, on the other side of the court. You know, like, you guys didn't expect to hit the three.
Oo, kita ko gusto Pilipinas ko.
Chris Ross hits 3 big ones, maybe 4.
Ako dia makita ko sa mirap tay. Say sayaw niya ko dia.
You know, down on Junmar, you know, in the fourth quarter, but the perimeter players in San Miguel just don't.
You know, Chris Ross, he has connected it in the finals. This is the first time that he has scored in double figures. He's got 4 points and 4 3-pointers.
Wala na. Wala na. Sabi niya.
And controlling the tempo.
And he has put the clamps on Mikey Williams all the way through the game. After that first quarter, he took up the cudgels. And
Wala na mingaw na kahit sa Kintex.
you haven't seen much
May
of
bidor.
Cecil in the second half. It's been all Chris Ross. And his defense all the way.
Mingaw na kayo. Ah, injured po.
Here in the second half. Tama ba? Nakaka 3 points lang ba si Williams?
Only 5 points since the first quarter, actually.
Okay. Yeah. So only 3 points in the second half and 5 points only since the first quarter when he erupted for 17. And you gotta credit Chris Ross for that defensive effort. And Chris Ross, yeah, he said he's the guy. He's the big fan.
Bukas na may batidor na 1 minute, 2 minutes na.
Playing the shooting that he's done today, the
Ang nagbiso, ano? Champion.
You saw he was the one that was talking during the huddle. He was the one that was getting everybody together and
Champion.
playing.
Nagiging balo.
You can't win a game 7 without great leadership.
Iyo, oy!
The San Miguel faithful. Less than 2 minutes away from championship number 28.
Tris, Pardo! Tris, ada doon? Tris, ada doon? First time na Tris ba? First time na Tris. Oh. 30? Ay! May baby?
For San Miguel, I do not remember any meltdown to this level. The way PBA has
Champion na.
scored. I've never seen any
Grabe video.
Game 7 like this today.
Buang na oh. Buang na clear. Let's go SMB! Let's go champion! 29 puntos. Chris, ya mo basta mo kita Chris niya. Wala kita. Inano mo nila? Tera, Lupos. Basta mo kita Chris niya. Oh. Bago. Ito, last of the race. Namatay ang mama, COVID. Wala na kauli, lubong. Dula lang sila.
Yung mama?
Grabe. Champion naman sila, Pere.
Nagwagi na to.
Tautuwa.
Sayang na to.
Tautuwa, champion naman sila.
Laga, palitak ko to.
Kis Manuelo, champion na sila. First time champion na sila. Hala, champion na sila. Champion na sila. Nagkanya ang pagkabok. First time no, champion.
But San Miguel's really surpassed that. They just come out and dominate in the Filipino scenes every year. And it's been that way ever since they've had Jumar.
This is going to be championship number 9. As the name
Nine na?
mentioned, ang anim sa Philippine Cup, pang-siyam overall
Pwede na natin waso.
since Coach
Waso na?
Leo and Jun Martin Dam.
Masa naman?
The previous championship in the Philippine Cup.
Cup finals. And looking at that lineup, this is Jun Martin Day the last few
Kasi nga bilang champion.
Here's Coach Leo Astra giving Chris Ross a huge embrace.
Kanina, inilis na.
What a game 7 for this man. 2-time finals MVP. Reserving his best for last.
playoff process. You know it's coming. In the best time possible. San Miguel, 20 seconds away from championship number 28. They missed out for the last 2 years.
Let's go, San Miguel, champion.
Wala naman yan, wala eh.
Wala naman. Napo, nakaya.
It's not going to be official. There it is. The final buzzer. San Miguel
Hala.
winning the Philippine Cup Championship.
Nalilak to.
The first championship for Simon and Cesar. Long-time
Uwa.
CJ Terrace, GB Paula, Michael Curiente, and Nick Manuel.
Punog, pagong.
Wala pa. Di ba laki sa na?
Coach.
Coach Lyle Astra getting a piggyback ride from Michael Astra.
It was super tight through 3 quarters.
No, champion.
And then all of a sudden, San Miguel turned it up in the fourth.
Pagtuwa, champion na kayo.
Just shook down TNT.
Let's go, San Miguel, champion!
That guy left everything he had on the floor.
Thank you, si Congrats, San Miguel.
From a 31-point triple-double. And look at the respect he's getting from everybody that he and Coach Sam.
Congrats, SMB. Adol Pajardo. Attorney Romeo, congrats sa lahat ng mga San Miguel fans dyan. Champion tayo. Brr! Thank you so much.